Yo, shout out to my boy Trump, man.
Hey man, they try to kill my goal.
Big up the Don, man. Big up the Don.
What? I don't. Okay, guys, we're gonna get to the preview.
Did you see his reaction, bro?
We almost got a 2024 JFK moment, man.
Bro, the guy put his fist up. The guy put his fist up after being shot.
They try to kill my goat, man. There ain't no way.
Wait, did they hire Darwin for the shooting? Because he missed.
Barry. I mean, I know it's early, Barry, but yeah, Barry.
It's a red card, a yellow at least. Come on.
Barry, that's a yellow. Barry, that's a yellow.
Bro, he must completely.
Wait.
Did he hit the fans?
Nah,
okay, hold on. So is he still alive? Is Trump still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He was fist bumping right after.
Okay, but I think so did the bullets graze him or what?
I think it grazed his ear, so it damaged his ear. But
no, because you could see blood going down and everything. So I'm like,
when he fell, when they tackled his ass.
Oh,
shit.
Okay, look, I don't get it, but all I'm saying though is that because someone just DM'd it to me like literally just like a minute ago. This is bad for. He's going to use this.
He's gonna win, bro.
No, that's it, bro. This is especially his reaction afterwards. The Democrats are screwed.
AVI, please? Can you zoom into my AVI, please?
Okay, wait, hold a bit. Better no, I'm not being anything crazy, bro. I don't know anything crazy. Like.
He's a kid. He's that guy.
That is going to be his poster. No, the Democrats are screwed. This is a W. This is a W.
Biden made some calls, man. The calls were made.
No. Okay, I know this is crazy. Conspiracy theory. Do you think it was planned for political?
Yeah, they tried to nerf him.
Okay. That's 40 chess. Okay, guys. Okay, look.
What if Biden shot it?
What a crazy start to the stream.
Okay, let's give it. So guys,
wait, if you don't give Ricardo
no. Okay. Actually, yeah, it's true. Yeah. No, I can't because that's just racial. Yeah, that's a yellow. Ricardo, that's a yellow as well. Okay, look. So
I'm a brother.
So my thing is here. So guys, preview. So obviously, we have Uruguay against Canada in about an hour and a half. So we may actually overlap during that third place playoff. And also shout out to Jesse Marsh. The guy went ham in his press conference, bro. The guy went crazy. Shout out to your boy Jesse. So we're gonna preview, of course, Copa America, Argentina against Colombia, and of course Spain against England. So Spain against England, Argentina against Colombia. It is what it is. Remember, guys, like the vid, subscribe for you purdies, you pricks, cut the damn check. So remember, guys, if there's anything you wish to add into the show, feel free to send in a super chat. Remember, guys, do your super chats and the debate skis help to keep this channel growing, alive, and well. So yeah, bro, I'm so what happened to your boy Trump, man. So here we go again. So let me ask you guys. So what should we start with? Maybe comments below. Should we start Copa America final or Euro final?
Let's start with Euros. I'll start with Euros.
Okay, let's start with you. Okay.
Personally, because I don't have any dog in the fight in the Euros. I have a dog in the fight in the Copa. So.
Okay. So what happens to start with the Euros first?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. Let's start with the Euros. Okay, so.
All right, Spain's gonna win. All right, next topic.
Wait. Okay, here's the thing. Let's keep it a stack. What?
I said a Lamine double is coming.
Okay, you've just freaking jinxed him now. Well,
but my jinx doesn't work. So
that's your job.
Okay, look, my thing here is, guys. Okay, if this is down to football, Spain beat the living crap out of these freaking dudes. Like Franco dunks on Churchill, but guys, it's a final. Okay, so Ricardo, keeping in mind that it's a final, you're saying Spain beat England in 90?
No, okay. Truthfully speaking, it's a final. Any team can win. As great as Spain have played throughout the course of the tournament, they've been the best team in the tournament stylistically. England, to be fair, their best performance was the last game, but and look, it's a final. Anything can happen, man. And look, we just literally saw the Champions League final where you could argue Dortmund were the best playing team, but that ultimately didn't matter. Anything can go in. A jammy goal can go in. I wouldn't be surprised if England win, but if you're a betting man, you would go with Spain. But at the end of the day, you just don't know, man. There's so much parameters that you.
So I mean, I know, again, that's the point. So just by David, so where is your gut telling you? Because I think, as you just said, a final isn't about which is the better team. It's a bit more complicated and things. So, because that's why for me, Copa America final, that's a little bit easy for me to predict because I know what's going to happen there. This, I have no idea what's going to happen in this. Where is your gut telling you?
for the first time in a long time, I feel very strongly about both finals. We'll get to the other one later, but I just feel like Spain's gonna win this one comfortably, to be honest.
Nah, wait, hold up. In 90.
I think they'll do it in 90, yes. I just because I'm looking at like this is my reason, right? Obviously, football isn't a math game, but I just find it hard to believe that Spain went in there against France, who were the best defensive team in the tournament. And if you look at player for player, they had very good defenders. Now, Theo Hernandez, Saliba, Upamecano, Koundé. That was the best defense in the tournament, along with Mike Maignan, who's a quality keeper. And Spain, they got 2 goals out of it. They were the better side. And I'm looking at that English defense, bro. What's it? Walker,
No, but then again,
Stones, Pickford.
I think
we have to
to be fair.
but don't you think that England's formation will prove to be awkward for Spain? And Yamal and Nico are going to find it hard to get into those 1v1 ISO based on that back 3 wing backs. So England will now double up on those guys.
To be honest, no, not necessarily. I just think Spain does a good job moving the ball around. They can get those players into isolated 1v1 situations. When I watch England play, when I watch Spain play, the transition from left to right field is like day and night to me. So will there be occasions where Lamine and Nico will find themselves in 1v1 situations or hit them in the transition? I definitely do think so. Don't get me wrong, I think England can do something because I think on an individual quality wise, they have more spread around the field. Whereas Spain are really they're true to a system, right? However, I do think they will dominate the midfield. I think not only Rodri has been fantastic, but I think Fabian Ruiz, honestly, I can argue is Spain's best player.
Yeah.
Dani Olmo, he's been absolutely fantastic, possibly player of the tournament. I don't know, but defensively too, I think Laporte has actually. Laporte has actually been fucking incredible.
So are we saying that we shouldn't be cladding Cristiano? Saudi Pro League is actually it's a top tier league.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I want to go that far. I mean, Laporte is the only one that survived, but
Respect and go, man. Respect.
but no, I don't think there'll be too much trouble. I don't know. Maybe I'm too confident in Spain. Based on what I've seen from England, but I do think Spain do get the job done in 90.
Who else wants one?
Me.
Yeah. AK then Zeman. AK, go for it.
So can you put zoom into my AVI?
Is that Trump?
This might be the best campaign poster I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's greatness, right?
You know
there.
that's the coolest. picture.
That's it,
Wow,
right?
that's crazy.
Is that Doyle?
That's incredible.
Zeman, stop.
That
Who
might be
did it
Doyle.
better? Who did it better?
Zeman, stop.
Did JFK survive? Did JFK survive a shot to the head?
Ricardo, you know that's a red like a 10-game ban.
Ricardo.
So, AK, go do it. Just gonna get back on topic. Because I'll start handing out 10-game bans. I'll start handing out 10-game bans. AK, go for it. AK.
Apparently, it's just been released by Matt Law that Southgate's going with an unchanged 11 for the final. So
Yeah, makes sense.
So Trippier's gonna play, Walker's gonna play. So I think for England, here's the thing for them: Spain, in my opinion, this tournament have the better players.
Yes.
Spain, in my opinion, this tournament have the better football.
Yes.
Spain have beaten the better teams. Spain have had the harder route. Everything footballing wise that you can think of goes to Spain. They even conceded less goals than England. They've conceded less goals than England. Even that they're ahead of. But bro, I just have this feeling, man. I genuinely have this feeling. It makes sense somehow. I haven't seen many times where two teams lose a final back to back. I just don't think it's possible to.
Wait. Argentina lost 3 in a row.
Juventus lost 7 in a row.
Yeah, bro. But
No. But wait, hold up.
Man.
Wasn't it? It's 3 years in a row, 14, 15, 16.
Oh yeah.
That is true, actually.
I just feel like this England team. I just feel like they're gonna do it, bro. There's just this feeling they're gonna do it because.
Do they do it in 90, in extra time, in penalties?
I'm going at penalties, bro.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna be honest. The reason why I think that is because every time I've thought these guys are out against Slovakia, I thought these guys were out, and they somehow come back. Against Switzerland as well, these guys are out, and they somehow come back. I know it's not the best teams they've played, and it just feels far too obvious to be Spain.
That's
why
and that's
I'm
my
like,
issue, because I think that is why it's hard for me to predict. Because even when I give a prediction, it's hard because it's too obvious. It's like, no, Spain are clearly the better team, so
Yeah.
it can't be, because in a particular world, Spain win 3-1 in 90 minutes in a particular world.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's going to be that straightforward.
Yeah, but ultimately for England, I think Spain they have a formula it works very well. For England, it the way to win I think is just try and get players behind the Spanish midfield and in front of the Spanish defense more than anything. I think Spain, there is somewhat of a gap in between their center backs and between their midfield and their defense. So this might be a game for someone like a Foden or a Bellingham to show up. Harry Kane, I know you're a loser.
Kane is going to score.
You have to score. You have to score.
When I say have to, he will score. He will score.
Alright. But yeah, man, England. I just feel like bro. Did you see that shot Watkins took against the Netherlands? That came out of nowhere. I just feel like England would do something out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, that's it. So okay, so you're saying penalties?
England win. It's 2-2 at the end of extra time, and then England win on penalties. It goes all the way to the end. Every English player scores their penalties. The fifth penalty taker for Spain misses his.
Ooh,
Crazy.
All right. And I bet it's going to be Yamal or Nico Williams. Actually, so before I come to Zima, let me come to AC, who has not spoken. So AC, thoughts on Spain, England? AC.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I actually quite agree with the people who've already spoken. I think Spain will probably dominate the game from open play, but I do think that England will come up with something out of the blue and clinch the game, because I have a feeling that it's meant to be. That Southgate will redeem himself. Kane will finally win his first massive trophy, and it will be a historic turnaround for his career, which has been completely
A flop, yeah.
devoid of any success, individual or
Spurs
collective. But I have a question for you, HH. Do you think
Yeah.
if Kane is man of the match in the final and he happens to decide this game, will he be a worthy contender for the Ballon d'Or?
No.
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 Who do you think?
He
it will be?
has to, agent. He has to.
No.
Bro, it's only Jude and Vinny. Let's
It's
be
no,
real.
no, obviously no. Please see, we'll get to that convo after we deal with Copa America, because we'll have a Ballon d'Or discussion after
Okay.
Copa America final. But in answer to your question, I just like now let's be real. England will try to push it. England will try to push that Kane agenda, but I just feel there are only two guys in contention, possibly three, but really it's between Jude and Vinny right now. So.
But yeah, I do think England will somehow clinch it, even though I do want Spain to win it.
Okay, so you say England was 90 extra time or penalties?
I think they'll shithouse their way to a penalty shootout win.
What's it called? Zima, talk to me.
Yeah, for this game, I would say that Spain has been tested the most coming up to the final, in the sense that with Croatia, they try to press their wingers and try to leave gaps in central areas. You saw that. You saw how effective they were in terms of Morata getting his first goal. Against Italy, they try to team up against Yamal, leaving Nico by himself in 1v1 type of situations. You also seen the likes of Germany in their pressing game and being able to try to shut down their flank, but it took their bench, and it really tested their bench coming into it against Germany. Against France, they were up against one of the best defenses. And leading up to England, the questions that England can ask is their bench. I think their bench is going to be key, if anything. I think their bench is going to be, if anybody scores, I think it's coming from the bench. The fact that you have someone like Palmer coming in, you have someone like Tony, you have those caliber Watkins, you have those caliber of forwards that you could just put in a dime to change the whole game, and them having better attacking options compared to Spain. That might be the key for them. And I feel like with England, they're asking a different question. It's not about, because at the end of the day, if England can survive 80 minutes, I'm guessing De La Fuente is most likely going to make a substitution for Yamal around the 80th minute. If they could survive within that time, and the fact that they're bringing in the bench attack-minded players that are better suited, and the fact that Spain are most likely going to be going to run out of energy, I think it suits their game, if anything. But that's if they survive until the 80th minute. If it gets out of hand and it's like the 20th minute, it's like they're already 2-0 down or 1-0 down. The most likely you're going to try to make these substitutions.
So basically, so how are you feeling where this goes? Where does this go? What's your gut telling you?
Spain have been the better team by miles.
Yes.
But the problem with the final is it doesn't matter what you did in the other stages. At the end of the day, this is an English side. I mean, how much time is Kane going to get these type of chances? He's in his 30s. Is he going to get to a World Cup final?
A Kane and bicycle kick, 30 years out to decide. I think and then he gets knighted.
I think
and then he takes over King Charles.
To be honest with you, I could see a bench player scoring for them. I could see them getting like beat up like for 90 minutes, and somehow these guys end up scoring like the winning goal. I could see someone like Tony coming off.
Okay, so you're saying that this gets done in 90 or extra time?
I think this gets done. If it goes to extra time, I think it favors England more so than anything. Because at that point, they're going to lose their 1v1 wingers. We know what De La Fuente does with the flank. He's going to put in Ferran Torres. You expect Ferran Torres to be a 1v1 winger. It makes the game so much easier for them. So Spain have to win in 90 minutes. Goes to extra time, it's going to England. So I genuinely, man, I think England might win this.
Wait, Ricardo, did you tell me who you went for in the end? Who's it that you went for?
Yeah, I went for Spain in 90.
Oh, in 90?
Yeah, 90. Oh, by the way, somebody said the shooter was Mbappe on free kicks, by the way.
Ronaldo on free kicks.
Wait, just can you pull up my ABI, please?
Oh my God. Nah, Barry, that's crazy. Barry,
who did it better, 50 Cent or Trump?
Okay. What's it called? Elijah, talk to me. Spain, England, man.
Pull up my ABI. Pull up my ABI.
I'm gonna say, Barry.
Barry, that's
Barry.
crazy.
Barry,
That's bad. That's bad. Man.
Is he wrong though? Is he wrong?
I literally had to stop what I was doing because I'm about to launch my little small business on the side. So support your boy. I had to stop that because my niece just texted me and she was like, you gotta take a look at the group chat. And I see what's going on. I think I just saw Dot personified. This is Dot personified. But let's stick to the topic.
Let's skip.
England, Spain. Me personally, the way what Z-Man said was, he said the words out of my mouth. De La Fuente will be making changes towards the end of the game due to stamina and fatigue issues. I would like to see England win this in extra time. I believe Ollie Watkins will play a bigger role in terms of the attack because when he came onto the field, this guy went straight away, guns blazing.
So believe that he will come on for Kane at a point in this game.
Point in time, yeah, for sure. Because Kane is gonna tire out for sure, 80th minute, 85th, and he's gonna bring him on in a scenario where you're here to play out the last 35 minutes, so extra time. Southgate my biggest thing is, say England takes an early lead, Southgate, for the love of God and for the love that is good, please do not sit back.
He's going to.
No,
he will.
Like it's a final. There's too much at stake. It's too much at stake. If they get that's what I say. It's true. You actually make a good point. The worst scenario for England is if they take an early lead. Exactly. I think what England wants is keep it at 0-0 or let Spain take the lead and then force something back. Because if England take the lead, it's automatic. Like let's hold and try to restrict them. They won't haunt the second goal, which they should. So
because the issue with what I call the I would have said the Luke Shaw effect, but Luke Shaw was there and he took his opportunity. Southgate sitting back was a disgrace. The reason why Italy was so dominant in that last, say, 45, 60 minutes was because he let Italy back into the game tactically. And some of these comments are wild.
What if you need to relax? Streets, you need to relax. Streets, you need to relax. You need to relax, man. You need to relax. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So let you continue. As
I was saying, HH, if this game goes to extra time, I'll take England because of who comes off the bench, i.e.
Yes.
Palmer, i.e.
So basically, you're saying the only way Spain win this is in 90. That's anything beyond 90 favors England, even penalties.
I'm not so sure about penalties. This penalties is a lottery. 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes of throwing the dice, of rolling the dice. You can't be so sure with penalties because, I mean, Unai Simon is taller longer of a goalkeeper than Pickford. Nothing against Pickford and his height, but it's a lottery. So I'd rather England get the job done when their opportunity is there. Dragon, that's a very crazy comment. I'm not going to say anything. But
okay. So
I'm crying.
If it's in 90, it should be Spain. In 90, it should be Spain because they have the bodies. But if it's extra time, I'm taking England 2-1.
Cole, talk to me. What are you saying?
I think they have to defend the zones. I think they have to really try to overload the midfield. This is all or nothing, bro. This Spain team is really good, and they're gonna really need to really put on their A game. Like Kane needs to really.
It's a final though. It's a final. Anything could happen in the final, bro.
I know it's a final, but what I'm saying is Spain is gonna dominate the game. But the thing is, the chances that Spain give you, you have to take them because there's gonna be phases where they're giving you opportunities to score. If you miss those, you're gonna lose the game. Personally, for me, I'm gonna say 5-0 Spain. Yeah.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
That's stupid.
I'm never gonna like. I didn't even want him to elaborate. The guy just being a moron. Wait, what? No. RB comes. No, I don't care. I don't want him to elaborate. RB comes. What are you saying? RB comes. What are you saying?
I mean, I agree with Bidikor in the sense that Spain are going to dominate the game. I think they are going to dominate the game. Rodri is going to be absolutely key for Spain, like he has been in all the previous games. But also Fabian Ruiz, who's for me been Spain's best player, and it's surprising to me because he's been good for PSG, but I didn't think he'd be this good for Spain. And with England, listen, it's going to have to come down to like individual players and individual moments, like Bellingham.
All about moments,
if
yes.
He can come up clutch, or even Foden, and like the panel have said, I think where England could win this game is off the bench, because if they bring in like even a Bowen or a Palmer, a Tony, it could be dangerous. But unfortunately, I don't think it'll go to extra time. I think Spain get this done in 90 minutes. I think they're too strong.
Oh, so you think Spain England beats England in 90?
Yes, and I think quite comfortably as well. I know it's a final, but at the same time, look at the opponents that Spain have played, and look at the opponents that England have played. And England have been pretty poor. The only good game they had was against the Netherlands, and the Netherlands aren't even that good. Let's be honest, they're not even that good. Spain have had to play Germany. They've had to play Portugal. They've had to play the best teams. And for me, I just can't see a world in which England do it. I just can't see it. I'm sorry. I just can't see it.
If you give me
too much quality. I'm sorry.
Who else apart from Cole wants to add in on this?
Yeah, I just want to say one
I
thing.
said who else apart from you? No, there's no let's. Okay, fine. Let me take to Dubinsky. Shout out to 15 sales. Spanish teams always win the finals. This is club football. This is international ball. Okay, this is okay. You can't use club football where that Spanish team has a myriad of guys from different countries. This is different. This is Spain against England. This is England's second final, so no. 15 sales. The Argentina Colombia Copa game is 50-50. England are BVB. No, sure. You see,
come on, that's rude.
We'll get to the Copa America game. I feel that's actually like a lot better. I think that I can call that a lot more than this. But
I have a hot take about the Copa game.
We'll get there. 50 sales. A struggling Brazil beat England at Wembley. Friendly tax. Martino Rosario.
How about my boy Martin?
I get Darwin. He always says something effed up, man. I get Darwin hard to defend his family, but come on, you couldn't get your shots on target. Now you couldn't even get your punches on target.
The guy got punched in the
Oh,
face.
guys, by the way, remember when Kendrick said that bitch ass and I had the Bible if God watching?
Yeah,
Let's HH, please. Thank you.
Priest
Thank you,
beat the
HH, thank
shit
you.
out of him. That's crazy.
Thank you.
A priest? A priest? I'm in Colombia. What the heck?
Wait, I saw that Priest was living in America.
And you know what's crazy, HH? I'm from Charlotte. There's a lot of
You think he's
Colombians in
gonna
that
atone for
area
his
as well.
sins?
Sometimes
So-
you gotta pop on that show.
Football is a religion.
Wait. Shout out to Sergeants. I can't say the rest. All we want is that's a crazy email, by the way. All we want is Germany for the Germans and England for the English. Oh wow! All right, Josh, Morata or Kane will hoist it.
No, respect Morata.
Do you know? I literally had this thought earlier today. I said, wait a minute, you know that because you know, like what they always do is that even if the captain comes on, he still lifts the trophy regardless. So at a point, either Alvaro Morata or Harry Kane is going to lift up that trophy.
Nah, respect Morata, man. Respect Morata. He's
No.
been playing this tournament. Respect Morata.
No, I'm not going to respect him. No, I'm not.
Come on.
Shout 15 new sales. Trump got shot and will win in a landslide. Bro, unless the Democrats bring God to go up against this dude, this could be a landslide. Because, bro, it's a home run. Bro, it's a home run.
Apparently, somebody died at the rally.
Yeah, did you see Biden calling President? Did you see Biden calling the Ukrainian President Putin?
Yeah. Wait, hold on, Ricardo, is that real?
Yeah, the spectator.
Yeah, somebody died. Yeah,
somebody put a shot, or the person shooting. I don't know.
I mean, basically, okay. So, do we know who the shooter is? Or we don't know yet.
Kamala Harris.
Ronaldo on
okay, let's keep it. All right. Shout out God, you stupid man.
Wow, that's crazy.
As a Mexican, my colonizing ancestors get the dub. Oh wow. I'm just fair. Come on, bro. Come on.
That's crazy.
You can't do that, bro.
But you didn't fully succeed though, because
Yeah, true. Okay, shout to Sergeants. Spain are overrated because football fell off. They had only 2 shots on target with 2 Worlds versus France, who scored an open goal against them. Easy England dub. I don't know whether that makes sense.
England only had 2 shots on
target. What's that?
Crazy.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I respect. Colombia win and add color to that. Look, you know what? I'll wait together. Shout out to fair. Immobile with more trophies in England than Kane. Guys, what? Okay, can you envision Kane lifting up the trophy?
No.
I can't see it. I can't see it.
I can.
I can't see it.
I can see it more than Morata. I can see it more than Morata.
No, I disagree.
No, as much as I think that Spain have the edge, I can actually envision Kane lifting the trophy. Like Morata's like, I can't envision like Morata
has lifted trophies before.
No. But it's captain's armband, and you're the guy that carries it to the guys and everything, and you're the guy that's waits behind. That's it. It's a whole different protocol.
Wait, you're a guy that likes to talk about like scoring in finals and big moments. Morata is a big game player. He scored in UCL semis and he scored in the UCL final.
Are you putting your own hard-earned money that Morata scores in this final?
Yeah, bro. He's a big game player.
I asked you a question. So you would bet your hard-earned money that he scores in this final?
No, not my hard-earned money. No,
Okay,
yes, I would. Yes, I would. He's a big game. Watch, Morata's going to score. He'll score.
We'll come back to this, man. If Morata misses a one,
he scored in the Euro semis.
Wait, hold on. Elijah, what are you saying?
I said I have a photo of Kane lifting a trophy if you put my AVI. Thank you to AI.
Audi Cup. Shout out AI.
Oh, update. Apparently, the shooter was the one that was killed.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Oh,
okay,
wow,
okay.
really?
Shout to what?
No, apparently the shooter is the one that got killed.
Yeah, shooter got killed. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, well.
Rest in peace, Bozo.
Member for 25. Nunes shot at Trump and got it off. Oh.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Let's go for a little bit. Okay, Money Maze. Trump shot at Todd being talked to by the. Oh my god. Oh my god. 15 UCLs. Lukaku was. Oh my god.
Damn, Lukaku was well.
Martin Rosario. Yamal to Mbappe. You're not a footballer. You're a scab artist with the hopes of. Bro, you know that Drake will never live this down.
Wait, but by the way, the amount of PSG performers performing at the Euros, is there an PayPal tax?
No, there's not.
There might be, man. There might be.
Shout out to Aris Fair. Trudeau and Drake are remaking the movie White Chicks. Jesus.
That would have looked pretty, man.
NCZ, what? Okay, NCZ, member for 10 months. Looking at what happened today, hashtag pray for 2026. Oh, wow.
But that's a rare.
Yeah, I mean, are we sure that is? Yeah, no, I don't think that's real. Aris Fair, Yakubu spotted leaving the.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man! I mean, look, this is well. Okay, look, let's flip over. So, because we're going to talk
can
about
I
it afterwards.
quickly land about England real
Oh,
quickly?
go for it. Go for it.
I don't know who said that Spain has better players. Who said that? Because I don't know what you're
most of us did.
No, England clearly has better players. Are you high?
So Foden has bowled, Kane has bowled,
At this tournament, Spain has better players.
What does that mean? At this tournament,
No.
you're either better than
Okay,
someone or you're not.
At this tournament, in terms of performance, do England have better players?
I think Spain's played better football. England has better players. That's the thing.
At this tournament, who has better players at this tournament in terms of performance at this tournament?
Okay, Spain. Spain has played better.
So no, because honestly, it's two things. On paper, England have better players based on legacy, but in terms of this tournament, performing right now.
Yeah, also, I have to ask you this since there's some people that think Spain are going to win easy. When was the last time Southgate has been in charge since 2016, so 8 years ago? When was the last time England lost a knockout game easily? Can you name one? They never go down easily.
He has a point. He has a point.
Easy like path, always.
He has a point.
No, the easy path, and then you reach the final. You reach to Italy. You reach the final. You reach to France, and they never go down easily. They're very good at. First of all, they're very good at defending. England as a unit. It doesn't matter if they have like what you think of their defenders. They're very good at defending as a unit. They have the best attacking options in the world in terms of depth off the bench. Tony, Cole Palmer, Gordon, like even in terms of players that they can bring off, they don't need the ball to beat you. England defenders, and just curious, do these people rate Spain's defenders? By the way, the people who are saying England's defenders ain't it? Do you guys actually rate?
No. But England needed the ball to do damage to the defense, though. That's the issue.
Sorry,
I'd say England needed the ball to do damage. So if Spain keep the ball for large periods of time and restrict
I don't think
them,
so. I think England's very direct. England has a lot of pace up top. England can beat Spain with 35% possession. I'm telling it now.
Yeah, sure.
30.
Okay, so on this what are you saying? What are you saying? Give me your prediction. What are you saying?
England wins. I don't know how. It might be extra time. It might be penalties. I'm saying England wins.
No. Stand on business. Give me a scoreline and give me with a 90 or extra time. Stand on business.
Penalty 1-1. England wins on penalty. And by the way, I think
I really want to see it happen.
England is the second, in my opinion, England is the second best team in the world in terms of quality of penalty takers after Argentina. That's something people don't realize.
No. We've only seen them in one penalty shooter. Let's see what they do in
look at how many good penalty takers they have.
A penalty without looking at the ball.
Let him do that in a final and miss it.
Kane, I'm just listing the players that have taken back. Kane, Bellingham, Foden takes good penalties. Tony takes good penalties. You know, Luke Shaw and Trent can take good penalties, especially for fullbacks.
Yeah.
Like, we'll see, but I'm saying England wins.
All right, so I did a poll. So on the poll, I said who wins. So 2% say Spain win on penalties, 13% say England win on penalties, 26% say England win in regulation, 59% say Spain win in regulation. All right, so let me just quickly clear up this Dubins. So I think I've done this Dubinski's, man. All right, so Ricardo, is your mic working there, Ricardo?
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
All right. So my prediction is Argentina, Colombia. I feel it's going to be 1-1. Penalties. Game over. Done deal. Now, keep in mind that both are on a very good winning team, but this is Colombia's longest unbeaten streak in their entire history. So this national team of Colombia, they've never had this stretch of not being beaten for this stretch ever in the entire history. So this is a special Colombia group. But it's an Argentina team and this is a Argentina team and core, who have a Copa America dub, a World Cup dub, a Finalissima dub. So they have won 3 trophies, they've won 3 finals. And a key aspect is, again, shout out to Dorba, shout out to Lerma, some guys, but when you have a choice of either Alvarez or Lautaro, that's something good to have. When you have arguably one of the most clutch final games players ever in Di Maria, that's key. When you have a Lionel Messi who can produce magic out of nowhere, that's key. When you have an Emi Martinez where it comes to penalties, I'm putting all my house money and all my chips on him. Argentina there are too many arguments of Argentina to win, whether it's a clutch moment, whether it's based on on performance, whether it's based on finishers and strikers, or whether it's based on penalties. So for Colombia, I think what's in Colombia's advantage is they don't know how to lose. And it's been a long time since they lose. So they will go in there confident and say, oh, we have a winning genie. So this is what makes this final so interesting. And I do believe that this is a lot more. I believe this will be a lot more of a competitive game, I believe, than Spain-England. I think Spain-England, there's a golf in class there. Although it may actually be different in the final, but there's a golf in class on paper. Yeah. On paper, it's actually much closer. But I'm sticking with 1-1. Argentina win on penalties. Ricardo, what are you saying?
Look, this game is actually super interesting because I generally believe it's a 50-50. I'm not denying the fact that Colombia is the best playing team in the tournament. I think that would follow with maybe Uruguay or Argentina. Although it's not bad because they play decent football themselves. Colombia by far the best team. I think when people are assessing Colombia though, they are assessing a lot based on emotion. Because I've actually found them to be somewhat fortunate, especially in the last 2 games. Well, not Panama, though, Brazil and Uruguay. For example, against Uruguay, bro, let's be honest. Many strikers, given that chance that Darwin was given, they would most likely score. What's his name? Suarez hit the post. Against Brazil, the Munoz, when he scored, he probably should have been sent off, and Vinicius Brazil should have got a penalty, probably go up 2-0. I don't know if Colombia come back. I think against top teams, they have kind of, in a sense, met their match. Whereas it's been very competitive. Do I think they can take it to Argentina? I definitely do think so. But this is my thing about this game. I have no doubt that Colombia could actually beat Argentina. And for all the things that you have said are true, but to me, it's more about the mental aspect of this game. When I look at Argentina, for example, I see serial winners here. These guys just know how to win. They can win pretty, they can win ugly. It doesn't matter. They're not a team that will blow you out 5-0, but they definitely a team that can grind out a 1-0. They can control you on a 2-0 or a 3-1. They know how to win these games, whether it's pretty or it's not. For all the things you've said too, Di Maria, this is his last game. That's a lot of motivation for this team. They want to send Di Maria, who's been one of the greatest players in Argentina history, out on a high. And who knows, maybe this is Messi's last tournament too. He hasn't, clearly said it, but it's probably looming in the back of a lot of these players' heads. You're muted, buddy. You're muted.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, I think if Argentina win, not to take the chance of Di Maria, he'll probably retire after Finalissima.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Messi decides to retire in the qualifier games after this. Because funny enough, Colombia and Argentina actually play the next set of qualifier games. So whoever wins, it's going to be a kind of an awkward situation for the other team. He could retire from this, who knows? But it's clear that Messi's time is coming up. I don't think he makes the next World Cup. But there's a lot at stake for Argentina too, because they're chasing history. They're definitely chasing history because they could be the first South American team to win Copa, World Cup, and Copa all back to back to back. So that's definitely there. You could argue that Argentina aren't battle tested, though I would argue that Argentina always played to the level of their opposition. Really, the only fluke results have been the one against Saudi Arabia, where they've scored 2 goals off 2 shots. And you could argue Argentina, were the better team that game regardless. And against Uruguay, they were thoroughly outmatched. And that rarely happens with Argentina. For Colombia, this is why I say this is the biggest difference. I don't think Colombia winning this tournament completely depends on them. And it's because of this. This is the biggest game in their nation's history. Yes,
well,
they have.
well, since 2001.
Well, I was gonna get to that because the thing is, in 2001, when they won the Copa America, I personally don't like putting an asterisk on it because it's not their fault. But if you know the context of that Copa America, Argentina didn't go to that Copa America because I think there was like cartel threats or something like that. There was a threat towards the national team that didn't go. Brazil didn't send their A team. And if we're being honest, if you look at the two Copa Americas before 2001, Brazil won. If you look at the two Copa Americas after 2001, Brazil won. And a year later, after that Copa America, Brazil won the World Cup. So if Brazil had sent their best team, we could have looked at a dynasty of 5 in a row from the Brazilian national team. So I don't want to take anything away from Colombia. At the end of the day, who they face is who they face. They won it at home. That's obviously their biggest accomplishment because that's the only trophy they have won thus far in their history. But when you take a look at this game in specific, Brazil sent their best players. Uruguay sent their best players. Argentina obviously sending their best players. Argentina are South American and world champions. And if you beat these guys for the Copa America title, that is, I guess I don't think anybody can deny that.
Oh
that
no,
will
wait.
be-
Oh no. Like I think it's true because it's good that you brought it up because when I looked, I was like, how the heck did Colombia win in 01? I was like, what? And then I was like, we didn't look at the context of like, okay, yeah, Argentina, Brazil, and everything that happened. So who will have most fans in that stadium? Will it be mostly Argentines or mostly Colombians or 50-50?
This is the thing. Before I get to that, to me, it's like when I look at that Colombia team, outside of James Rodriguez, like I'll even include Luis Diaz into that group. That a lot of these guys haven't really won anything of this magnitude or played a game of this magnitude, other than maybe Luis Diaz the Champions League final, but they came up short. So when you're playing the biggest game in your country's history against the defending world and South American champions, it's a huge task. And I hope for just for the competitive sake that they're not a deer in headlights and the moment's too big for them. But to answer your question, it's actually very interesting because in Miami there's more Colombians than there are Argentines. However, you would argue that a lot more Argentines bought tickets to the final knowing that they had the easier path from the beginning. They knew this, right? Whereas Colombia would have to go through the fire just to get there. So I don't know how many Colombians really anticipated Colombia to make it this far. And you also have to argue the fact that, well, the casual fan base, the neutral, will most likely be the Messi, like dragging the fan base. So I wouldn't be surprised at most if this is a 50-50 split in terms of the stadium because there are a lot of Colombians. But majority of, I think there's going to be a good portion of the neutral fan base that's going to be supporting more so Argentina because I just came back from the semifinals. Bro, it's not just Argentines there with Messi jerseys, man. It's like
They're Indian people, man. They're Indian people. There's so many Indian.
Bro, there was Chinese people, there was like white people.
Oh my God.
HH, seeing black folks in Argentina jersey is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, man.
No, HH, no, it's real.
How?
Yeah,
I was sitting next to one.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Argentina definitely have the casual fans. So I wouldn't be surprised if the stadium is 50-50 because, like I said, there's a lot of Colombians. But honestly, the funniest part about this whole win streak that Colombia is going through is the fact that the last team they lost to was to Argentina.
Oh wow!
So and they haven't faced Argentina in this whole streak. So the last team that beat them could be the same team that beat them again. I think personally, when I take everything into account, the mental aspect being the main thing, I think Argentina are gonna edge it. I think they just have the experience, they have the personnel. I think Colombia, the fact that they played a man down for a whole half, and Munoz is not in the game, and he's been the best fullback in the tournament. And if you look at that,
what a moron, man!
And not only that, but who's gonna come in for him is gonna be Santiago Arias, who, to be fair, he hasn't been consistently playing. He's kind of fell off the level since he's left Atletico Madrid. I don't think he's that like perfect 1-for-1 replacement for Munoz because Munoz was on fire that tournament. And then who's he gonna have to defend? He's gonna either have to defend Di Maria on his last game ever in a final, where Di Maria has a big moment in him, or he's gonna have to face Julian Alvarez, who, to be honest, kind of always shows up in the semifinals and the end of these tournaments. So it's gonna be a long night for him. I do think
I say 90 extra time on penalties. Then
I think this ends at 90 as well.
Eesh.
I think this ends at 90. And I do think that I actually think Argentina's best player isn't Messi or Di Maria or Emi Martinez. I think Emi Martinez has been good. McAllister and DePaul have been money this tournament, but I think their best player is actually Christian Romero. I think he's been by far the best defender in this tournament. And I could see, honestly, Argentina winning this like 1-0 or like 2-0 or something. I wouldn't be surprised if Colombia win, to be honest, but the experience to me is just too much to look for. If this was Colombia versus Brazil or Colombia versus Uruguay in the final, I would actually argue it's Colombia. But when you're coming against a team that are pretty much won every single tournament back to back, I can't put money on Colombia beating this Argentina team.
Okay, so Barry, what you say?
Yeah, it's a great final.
Barry?
Now it's a great final because I truly believe when I looked at the whole tournament, these are the two best teams facing off each other, so it's actually pretty good. There's also two big narratives coming to this game. You know, you got James, who I think the footballing world kind of notched that he was cooked, but then afterwards, when you look at his performances game by game, you could argue he's been the best player of the tournament globally. And Argentina, they can chase history, Copa America, World Cup, and Copa America again. But I think Ricardo's right. I think the experience is a bit too much because they felt immense pressure in those two finals that they've been in the past. And also they've been in every situation possible and they've surmounted it. So I think I have to edge it to Argentina. But if Colombia wins, I'll be happy because they deserve it. And it's a great story overall. So,
actually, so before I come to AK, let me come to Slade, who hasn't really spoken it, and I'll come to you, AK. So Slade, talk to me. What are you saying about this game?
I do think this is a lot closer than the Spain and England final. I'm interested to see how it plays out because I don't really know the Colombian team that well. You're going to see. I don't know how much Arias has played in this tournament. I think Munoz has played like all the games. I don't know who they play up front. I don't know if they're going to go with John Duran or Cordoba. I don't know how really tested they are up against because the back line of Argentina is, I think it's Guti Romero and is it Otamendi?
No,
I'm not sure.
Martinez.
Sandro Martinez. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So So I would like to see Colombia win. I don't think it's going to be easy. It's going to be a very, very South American style game, but I'm not too sure.
So are you leaning more towards Colombia winning or Argentina winning? Because I know you want to play, but what is your gut say? Do you feel Colombia get the edge or Argentina have that edge? Because I think, as what Ricardo said, I just think Argentina's experience, man. Argentina's experience, I just think might be the key here.
Yeah, experience, and then it's just I as much as I don't like these types of things, deciding finals, there's always been some type of fuckery for Argentina involved. Says nothing about their talent, not to take away from them, but I just think that will play a factor. But yeah, that's really all I have.
AK, talk to me.
Do you remember in the last week's members hangout? Actually, kind of is this week. We talked about the 7-1.
Oh yes.
And I talked about Colombia before I talked about 7-1. This has to be redemption, man. I need redemption for 2014 because I told you I was depressed after the Brazilians made James cry, and this is his chance to set things right. But I'll be honest, it's gonna be a difficult game. I think Argentina, you could say like this tournament, I feel like they probably haven't been like the best. I think the team that gave them most trouble, Ecuador, I wasn't impressed with them in the group stage, and they gave them a lot of trouble. But the thing with Argentina is they still somehow win over and over and over again. I think Colombia, for all of this unbeaten run stuff, which is very impressive, they've beaten some big teams, and it's not just like they didn't just beat farmers. They've beaten big teams. But I think Argentina, they have the experience. They have the likes of Messi and Di Maria who have shown in finals that they can show up. For Colombia, I think set pieces are probably going to be the biggest threat. James, delivery from set pieces, delivery from free kicks. I think they can get goals like that because, well, let's be real. You can have the best defense. A James set piece delivery is just in another level. But I think Argentina got this because they just seem to have that edge, whether it be defensively, whether it be the goalkeeper.
They know how to win games. They know how to win
Yeah,
games.
they have enough individuals, and I think it will be a very competitive game. But I think Argentina will just get a goal probably in like the 77th minute. But bro, James, Colombia, I'm with you for this one.
So who else wants to jump in on this?
AJ, can I tell you a quick
I'm
stat?
ready.
Ricardo, what do you say?
No, it's actually kind of. There's been an ongoing trend in Copa America. Some of people probably heard of it, but since 1979, there's been a pattern in terms of winners. So essentially, how it goes is that one team wins Copa America, and the next team that wins back to back. So, for example, in '79, Paraguay won. In '83, '87, Uruguay won back to back. In '89, Brazil won. In '91, '93, Argentina won back to back. In '95, Uruguay won. And in '97, '99, Brazil won. In '01, Colombia won. In '04 and '07, Brazil won. In 11, Uruguay won. And in 15, 16, Chile won. 19, Brazil.
Oh,
and
wow.
This one, in 2021 and 2024, Argentina's in the final. They have a chance to repeat the thing. So if anything tells us Argentina probably will win Sunday, and then in the next Copa America, they're not winning. So it kind of looks like
all chips for this one for sure.
Yeah. So
H, by the way.
On the speech to go for it now. Come to you.
Let Corey speak as well.
One thing I will say is my GOAT, he's never had it easy at any point in his career. He really never has had it easy. I mean, he's 37 years old. He has no hamstrings left. He's up against the greatest super team of all time, 28 games unbeaten.
This is true.
The referee is Brazilian, by the way, just in case you guys didn't know. The referee
Really?
is Brazilian. Yeah, the referee is Brazilian.
What last dub?
Wait, Undisputed, you want to know something crazy too?
Yeah.
Who opened? You know who the artist was who opened the tournament?
Shakira.
No, who opened the tournament was Fade. It was Fade. Apparently, Karol G is singing the Colombian national anthem, and Shakira's doing a halftime show. All these three artists are Colombian.
Yes, they're trying to screw my goats out of the greatest.
Just because Colombian artists are the best in South America.
Listen, they're trying to screw my goat out of becoming the goat both internationally and club football wise. I mean, you have these losers like Zidane and Maradona who did fuck all club level wise.
We don't.
Let them cook.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm so Simon would like to.
And then but here we have Messi who could do a 3-peat.
Wait, hold on. What? 25 minutes halftime show?
You know what's funny, HH? Apparently, by the letter of the law, if a halftime exceeds 15 minutes, FIFA doesn't recognize their fixture.
Okay, can I just say?
Look, man, you know what? I'm going to start calling these guys Lon Me Ball, bro. I'm going to start calling these guys Lon Me Ball.
You know who?
Wait, hold on. On the speed to go for.
Can I just finish real quick?
Hold on. On the speed.
About the 25-minute halftime fix, right? You know, if the rest is longer between halves, it favors the team that presses more, which is Colombia. Which is, once again, I just noticed these things, right? Because Colombia is more of a pressing team. They've obviously done all of this to screw my GOAT out of his greatest moment yet, but it's okay. It's okay. He's still gonna win. And when he wins, despite all of this, I want you to personally denounce R9.
That's never happening. So I don't know what you're talking about. Like, are you crazy? What kind of crap is? What's it called? Cole, talk to me. Thoughts on Copa America. Cole.
Can I go after Cole?
I think Colombia can win the game, and this is why I'm saying this, because I saw moments where even in the knockout stage quarterfinals where Ecuador was really getting at Argentina, and what that shows me is, again, I feel like Colombia have players who they they can finish their chances much better than what Ecuador had in that quarterfinal. And I also feel like if, for example, like how Undisputed is saying they press Argentina, you have a really big, because bro, Argentina hasn't played jack shit in this tournament. Like I'm gonna be like they're just playing shit housery. That's how Argentina is playing this game, and that's my personal opinion. I think James deserves a Copa America. I really do, and I feel like
you get what you deserve. You don't just get. You have to earn it. You don't. Nothing is given.
And I do feel like they can win on penalties. I think Colombia can win on penalties.
So Colombia on pen.
Yeah.
What's it called? Elijah, talk to me.
Yeah. Before I start, first I want to give a shout out to Marcelo Bielsa for spitting facts.
Bro, he was spitting fire, bro. Obviously, I had to shout to RSM who helped me translate this.
He might get assassinated. He might get assassinated for that.
Chill out, my guy. That's crazy. AJ, Bielsa spoke facts because CONMEBOL are clowns. Let's just get that out the way. And let's also know. Okay, that was interesting. Let's also know that when a confederation does a tournament, particularly in this side of the world, they just host it. They don't use the stadiums they use are being rented. So they basically do everything else. So there's no blame on US soccer here. It's really on CONMEBOL for their BS. Pitches were terrible. I think the only best pitches I've seen were Charlotte, because my cousin went to the semi. I think Charlotte, Atlanta.
So why are the pitches so bad then?
I think it's because one, they laid them down too late, in my opinion. So I know 2026 for a fact, these NFL owners will make a deal in which they will let them take time. They'll end the season early, take time to lay the pitches because it's going to be all grass. I think CONMEBOL rushed this tournament, in my opinion. Other than that,
Elijah, just one thing. I'm sorry for interrupting. Yeah, because it's going to finish in February, and the World Cup's going to start in June, so they'll have 4 months to fix it.
They have 4 months to prepare. Yeah. So they're going to have time. They're going to have much more time to get this ready. And the facilities will be ready to go, in my opinion, for sure. In this final, in my opinion, I would like to see a new winner, in my opinion, because it seems the history of the tournament has really been around 3 countries, either be Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay. Obviously, you do have the anomalies of Chile and Paraguay and Bolivia. I mean, not Bolivia.
Wait, hold on. When did Paraguay win it?
Paraguay won it back in the 70s,
79.
late 70s.
Okay. Well, that's like years ago, bro. So
yeah, and then obviously then you have Colombia, and it's kind of weird.
Shout out to Ricardo. So Peru won the very first one.
Yeah, you don't remember? No, that's not the first one. That's
first final because because the format.
Wait, hold on. What's okay? So is this so this is the 30th one,
the 30th, but it's the first final.
Yeah, before it was like a league format.
Okay.
Where's America and all this, man? What?
Fourth place in '95. I'll take that. 4th place in '95 and 2016. I'll take it. But the thing is, I will take. Obviously, it feels too obvious for Argentina because obviously they're the defending world champs, and there could be the team that does Copa, World Cup, Copa. Obviously, and then Finalissima is just the cream on the cherry on top of the cake. But for a team like Colombia that has currently the world's longest winning streak, something has to give. I feel like Colombia's been tested more in this tournament, more than Argentina.
So wait, hold on. When did Bolivia win it?
1963.
Yeah, they hosted it. So
okay. Host tax. All right. Okay.
Well, oxygen tax.
Oxygen tax. Oxygen tax. Yeah. Basically, like Bain tax. All right, Elijah, go for it, Elijah.
No. Like it's
steroids. It wasn't oxygen.
It was a bit of both. It could be both. But I mean, it seems too obvious. I just think
no, because I think that's the key thing here. Anybody that has I'm not betting against Di Maria. I'm sorry, I'm not. Like let's be real. If Di Maria scores again, I think he might be the final GOAT. like he might be the GOAT of any play in terms of a final if he scores again. Because then that is literally stupid.
You know, Higuain could have been that.
Higuain could have been that.
He went 0-3, man. He's putting up
I'm
Bronny
not talking
numbers.
about that fat bum, man. He's a fat bum.
That guy's putting up Bronny numbers.
To be fair, Bronny has defensive attributes. Yeah,
oh please. Hey. Okay. So Elijah, what's the prediction then?
Oh no, I'm saying Colombia's going to make this game dirty. They're going to make it ugly. I think it's going to take Argentina out of it mentally and honest, but still, I'll still take Argentina 2-1.
So can we talk about how
wait, now I want to say, is this what this dude looks like now? So obviously, for people who are listening on the podcast, we're currently looking at Gonzalo Higuain as of right now. Is that him? Is that a real beard? Is that him now?
That's
old, bro. This is old.
Bro, that's a lumberjack right there.
No, this is old. He left Inter Miami. He left Inter Miami like.
Okay, where is he right now? What does he do right now?
He's retired.
Eating burgers, man. What do you mean? What is he doing?
He's been retired for a while.
You've seen it right now, man. What do you mean? What is he doing? We know what he's doing.
Okay, so who else wants to? I'm jumping on this. Argentina. Ziman, go for it.
This is. I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is the closest game. We already know who's gonna win, man. It's going to be an Argentinian win. It's at Miami.
How do they win? How do they win, genius? If you're so smart, how do they win?
It's going to be a case where Colombia might have a couple of chances. It's just Argentina are just defensively just so solid to the point where all it's going to take is one, like 2 chances, and that's it. The game's already over at that point. Argentina are probably going to, if they go to extra time, just give the trophy to Argentina at that point. There's no point. If you're looking for penalty shootouts and you're expecting something to get out of this Argentine side, I mean, you might as well just collect your second, your second place. So I truly believe that Argentina just have better defense. James Rodriguez has been exceptional. It's not enough, man. Luis Diaz is let's be honest, he's a bozo. I don't care what anyone. He's a bozo dribbler.
I don't think Luis Diaz has been that good this
time. He hasn't been that good.
You know what? So are we saying Luis Diaz is a passion merchant?
Whoa!
Yeah,
I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it on the line. I say like he's like a Cristiano shady thing type thing.
I'm not gonna have to say Cristiano.
I'm not gonna say what. I'm not gonna say what merchant he is, but
okay, then don't.
No, because let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Hold on, Ziman.
Let's be honest. If that Uruguay went to penalty shootouts and extra time and whatnot, and penalty shootouts, how much chances did that Colombian side miss when they were 1v1 in front of the goalkeeper? 1v1, they would have gone missing, right? Colombians don't play. They would have gone missing if Uruguay somehow capitalized their chances. And I just don't think they have enough clinical finishers to really harm someone like an Argentina. So I could just see this game just being a 1-0 easy dub for them. Defensively, they don't have to do that much because Luis Diaz is going to do a no-look dribble and give it back to them. And that's going to be the state of the game. But James having an exceptional game, but you can only create so much if you don't have finishers.
So what's your prediction then? What's your prediction then? Ziman, what's your prediction?
He's the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT,
that's
man.
crazy. That's
this
crazy.
guy's proper annoying, bro.
The prediction, I already said it's 1-0, man. He's the GOAT, man. That guy's the GOAT.
This guy's actually annoying, bro.
Ricardo, wait, please, come on. This guy, he's the GOAT, bro. Come on.
He's having fun with
I understand a proud father, but come on, man.
Bro, a guy was just held captive. Let him live. Let him live. Okay, let him live, bro.
That's probably why they let him go.
Oh, see, I knew you were good. That's why I didn't want to bring that up, bro.
No.
I didn't want to bring that up.
Do you see how much energy he has? He probably took a little something.
Yeah, come on. So what's it called? Shout out to Brits Fairham. I think that as much as they want to choose Colombia to win, if they're not clinical, Alvarez, Messi, even Lautaro will eventually score. Colombia have to win in 90. You see, and that's my issue is that I feel like I think Zima even made the point. I think Colombia will have many opportunities, many things. The clinical team is Argentina. Colombia are not clinical. I don't think that if they have that key opportunity, they're going to execute. But I trust more whether it's Messi, Di Maria, Lautaro, Alvarez. Those guys, when they have that chance, they will execute more.
Will you change your opinion on Lautaro if he scores a hat trick in the final?
I've always been a Lautaro supporter, bro. So
I have a question I have a question. I think Ricardo specifically. Is Lucho Duelos back for the game?
Nobody knows it. They haven't said anything, but it'll be a huge mess
Oh.
if he's not.
Yeah.
I think he should be back because, to be fair, this guy was like dancing in the change.
Shout out to Sergeant. I support Argentina because they have real white identity. Okay, thank you, bro.
What's that? AB?
I know. Thank David C. Darwin Núñez was in front of that. Okay, bro. American rallies, bro. Why does Darwin Núñez have to get all of these strays, bro? Elijah, protect your bro.
I've been doing it all. I've been doing it all season. I've been defending.
But this is bad, bro. This is bro. What anyways, Agent looks like Frozen from The Incredibles. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. No, I don't. No, I don't. I do not put my Frozen. David C. All the vital areas and aim and graces.
So supposedly he dodged a bullet. The first bullet should have hit him in the temple, and then the other ones would hit him in the ear.
Yo, my goat dodge a bullet. I go dodge a bullet.
You know what? Let me know. I was going to say, let me know. I'm not. Ricardo, don't.
They have footage of the shooter on top of a building dead, bro.
Okay, you know what? Let's keep going. Abris Fair. Who wins Balotelli versus Emi Martinez in pens? Balotelli. Let's be real. Emi Martinez is a very good penalty stopper. He isn't like, and let's be real. You have to understand, Balotelli is literally one of the best penalty takers ever. Emi Martinez is just facing regular penalty guys. So basically,
you do know Emi Martinez has a 50% save rate in penalty shootouts.
Against who? Okay, put it this way. No, put it this way. Mendieta, Balotelli, probably those two. I'm choosing Mendieta and Balotelli. Any other player, I'm choosing Emi Martinez.
Not gonna lie, ever since Balotelli missed his first penalty, he hasn't been that great.
People need to realize with penalty shootouts, right, that it's after the first one, the rest are usually players that don't take that many penalties, and that's who Emi Martinez is really good at scaring. For instance, Mbappe scored 3 in a row on him, which is not a side on him. It's just obvious. You know, we need to realize that the shooter usually has the advantage.
Put it this way: if you are good at penalties, you have a high chance of scoring. If you're not, it favors a really good penalty stopper. And very few players are penalty specialists, you know. When you add pressure to it, it favors an Emi Martinez. When you add pressure and you're not a specialist. So most players, I'm favoring Emi Martinez. Specialists, I'll give the edge to a specialist.
So then,
I think there's a difference between an actual.
Wait, hold on, real quickly. Shout out to DVC. Trump has Hall of Fame dud. He's a real G. Look, bro, I saw bro. You know what? Let me not say it because let me not.
If he doesn't win the election, he can not for a little rock.
Okay, so let's have this Ballon d'Or discussion. Look, guys, let me ask this question to you guys now.
Can we just not? Messi's not winning. Let's just get that.
Yeah, let's.
Says wait, hold on. Says
he's not winning, bro.
Says
not winning.
I've already seen tweets saying that like if he clinches this, some guy just said number 9 door. I've seen 9 door tweets.
It was all fun and games. He could score 5 goals in the finals. He's not winning, man. Let's be honest.
I will never bet one Copa against Messi PR. Like Messi's PRT is outstanding. He's betting number. Now, hold on. Here's the thing. Okay, let me just ask a question. Is Jude a front runner?
Yes.
He
is, but he shouldn't be.
Yes. Can I speak on the?
Yeah, Kenny, go for it. Kenny.
I've seen all the videos. Like, I'm sorry, like especially when you see what Vinicius has done at the Copa, and at the end of the day, England has been Bellingham has been bad. But let's go. Like we don't. Most of these Ballon d'Ors is about the moments you create. It's about what you've done in big games. You have memorable.
Yeah. Like Kenny, you sound like you're reporting from 1940. I wasn't my going.
You said that was a good year. That's crazy.
Are you there, Kenny? Okay, look, just keep going because your mic sounds crazy.
Is it better now?
Way better.
Well, it's good. Anyways, let's not talk about the technical difficulties. But yeah, like I said, Ballon d'Or is about what you've done in big moments. Like you have memorable moments. Jude has memorable moments for Real Madrid. Maybe a bit less than Vinicius, but when you're talking about now the international competition,
he has the overhead kick. Like that overhead kick is taking him a long way.
Okay. So let me ask you. So if Spain win the Euros, does Jude still get the Ballon d'Or?
I think he would still be the front runner.
No. I didn't say front runner. No. It's the season is over. It's over. Spain win the Euros.
Yeah.
Who would they give the Ballon d'Or to?
I think they would give it to him because he's like I said, he has the overhead kick and his country has been to a final. England has been to a final.
How?
What?
Yes.
So England lose, they don't win the Euros. You have one overhead kick and you've been extremely crap. And you still get the Ballon d'Or?
England PR.
No, but it's like let's be. They're gonna say you won the treble with Vini. They are gonna. You might say Vini was more important in the Champions. For me, Vini was the better player. But like I said, I think people forget it's a whole season thing. In the first half of the season, Bellingham carried Real Madrid when Vini was injured. It's not his fault. But let's not forget what he did in the first 6 months of the season. And at the end of the day, when you look at the Copa and the Euros, like I'm sorry, Vini underperformed.
Okay. So Kenny, I'm going to say something crazy. This is something I said in the preview. Crazy. If Bellingham wins the Ballon d'Or, he might go down as one of the worst winners.
Nah.
No, wait, hold on. No, hear me out. And it's called recency tax. First half of the season, he was amazing. Guys, you saw me on the channel. I was going crazy saying, what this guy's doing this first season amazing. But recency bias. Because whenever we've had a Ballon d'Or after an international tournament, which always weighs heavy, the player that wins the Ballon d'Or usually performs pretty well. Keyword, performs pretty well at that international tournament. Bellingham has been so bad, so particularly bad. If he ends up winning this Ballon d'Or, and we look at, okay, what did you do for me recently? And we look at his Euros performances. Yes, you scored the overhead kick, but you have been pretty bad.
What about? Can't you make a
Wait, hold on, Kenny, that comes to you.
The thing is, like, let's be real, like, the field is not that great. So I can't blame Bellingham that obviously, he's at the pure Euro. He's at the poor Euros. He's been poor, but let's be real, like, the field is kind of trash.
Okay, Kenny, put this now. Vini did not perform well at Copa America. We get that, but even if he underperformed, would it make more sense to give it to Jude over Vini based on just what Vini has done? Because I'm just saying, because like, even as I think Vini underperformed for Brazil, Jude has been bad. Those are two things. Vini wasn't bad. Jude Bellingham has been bad. We can't deny that.
Vinny has been bad too.
Vini was bad. That first game was terrible.
Bro, I mean, okay. I said, okay, hold on. I said Vini has been worse for Brazil than Jude.
Yes.
That first game was terrible. Didn't he get subbed out? I think he got subbed out.
He did get subbed out.
His first game.
Against Costa Rica, he was bad. Everybody, look, I've been defending Vinny for so long, but that game against Paraguay is a game of two halves, because the first half, he was incredible. That second half, he didn't do jack shit. But because he put up 2 goals and I believe an assist or something like that, or 2 goals, whatever, in the first half, nobody's gonna look at what he did in the second half. He had like 7 dribbles,
okay, you know what?
created, all in the first half. The second half, he didn't do anything.
So let me throw another name in the ringer then. So if Spain win the Euros, Rodri?
Get out of here. What is this?
So okay. Let me just see where we're at. No, bro, I'm just throwing names. So if Spain wins, So if Spain win the Euros, Jude is winning the Ballon d'Or. Jude wins the Ballon d'Or.
Yes. Can we make something abundantly clear here? The Ballon d'Or is for the best player in the world, correct? It's for the best player in the world.
Best performing player for the season.
Can you just you cannot, if you play any deeper than attacking midfield like Zidane or Kaká, you shouldn't even be in this conversation, man. Like what?
What are you talking about? So saying that Cannavaro didn't deserve the award then?
No, of course he didn't. Samuel Eto'o deserved that award. Get the hell out of here. Cannavaro wasn't even the best.
Undisputed. What are you talking about? So you're saying that like a footballing award a defender can never win a footballing
You want to
award.
know why he won? You want to know why he won? What team did he go to?
Yeah, he won. You know the funny thing, Cannavaro, right? Pirlo was like 5 times better than him at that.
What team
World
did he
Cup.
go to? What team did he go? What team did he go to? What team did he go to? What team did he go to? Yeah, why? Because Juventus did what?
I want to. You know this. I hear this nonsense hype all the time about Rodri, but Man City are so dependent on him. Of course, they're dependent on him. They don't even have a replacement for him. They have zero. If they had a decent backup DM, none of this Rodri hype would even exist. He's an average passer. He all he does is pass sideways. He's pretty good physically.
That's a break. That's a break.
No. He's a decent passer.
That's stupid.
He's not world class. He's not world class.
Have you seen what? Do you know what a good passer looks like? Do you know what a good passer looks like? Have you watched Pirlo play? Have you watched Xavi play? You're telling me Rodri's a good passer? Okay,
they're incredible
passers.
Wait, hold on.
Cut that bitch off.
You are comparing Rodri to some of the best passes we've ever seen. Rodri is a good passer. You're talking about some of the best passers in the history of the game.
These are the standards for Ballon d'Or, by the way. By the way, did you watch the Rodri game against France? By the way, 2 out of 7 duels, one did absolutely nothing. I'm sick and tired of this hype, man. You guys, why don't you just give it to the player that wins the most trophies at the end of the year and be done with it then?
Because that's dumb. Because that's how that bomb. Because because that's how that bomb Jorginho won the award. He won all the trophies. No, it's not. But winning trophies is one thing. What was your contribution to those wins?
You finished third. You finished third. You didn't win the trophy.
Wait, hold on. Ziman and then AK Ziman.
You see, my thing about this award is we all know what it is. It's not about being the best player. It's not about. It's about how much you could generate in terms of PR. That's why people are going for Rodri, because again, I don't think Rodri has been the best midfielder for Spain.
Rodri stands no chance. I'll just bring it in, Ziman. Rodri stands no chance to win it.
Can you pull up my AVI, please?
Not to mention, if we're talking about consistency and performances and whatnot. There hasn't been that much consistent players that are of high quality. There aren't consistent players of high quality.
Wow.
I mean, name me. Like you mentioned Vinny. Vinny has been trash for Brazil. What are we talking about? He's been worse than Jude for Brazil. And you're out here trying to put international performances into consideration when the top 2 haven't been that good.
But
but by no stretch of the imagination are there international performances putting one above another. That's not going to be the defining
Z-Man,
feature.
the problem Z-Man is that out of the 3 midfielders that Spain has, Rodri's been the worst one.
I'll say that. How can you be the worst midfielder? Have been better than him.
How can you be the worst midfielder on your team and win a Ballon d'Or?
So wait. So I mean,
again, you guys.
No, hold up. So are we saying? Okay. Here's my issue. Hold on. Here's my issue. I think that for some strange reason, all these contenders underperformed. Mbappe underperformed. Bellingham underperformed. Vini underperformed, and I think that is the issue because basically before these tournaments were like, okay, now let's see what this guy's now doing in the Copa and Euros, and I think it's like, all these guys really underperformed.
Yeah, so it kind of negates the whole thing.
Yeah.
So no, but then that's my point. So if everybody underperformed, do we then put like a strike on this someone and let's just now go back to at the end of the UCL final? Wait, hold on, Ricardo, and then to AK Ricardo.
In my opinion, I guess that's the logical thing you should do, right? Look, to me, it's between just 2 guys, Jude and Vinny. And really, Jude has the last say because if he does something on Sunday, then wrap it up, give it to him. But look, I know people wanted to add, Rodri or whatever. I don't know. Rodri has been one of like 5 great players on his team. Like the fact that a 16-year-old or now 17 has been just as good as him, if not more. I don't know how much I could really give it to him, but I guess that's just Man City hype. If I'm being honest, don't get me wrong, man. Rodri is very good, but he hasn't been clear cut the best player in his team the same way.
That's the issue. That's the problem.
Other players have been, like James has been for Colombia. Right?
No, but Ricardo, here's the thing, and this is what I said. like, okay, let me. This is where I stand, and then I'll give it to you. I think that I still believe Vini is the front runner. I feel if Spain win the Euros, it should go to Vini. But if England win the Euros and Jude has a decisive moment, it's done.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. And I like look, I wanna. This is this is so weird. I think by this point, Kane has kind of fell off because I actually had Kane as fourth behind Mbappe, Vinny, and Jude.
Ricardo, let me. If Kane scores the winning goal, what's King Charles and Prince William are going to go to Chefrin and say, "Yo," because here's the thing. Are you saying that they're not going to give Sir Harry Kane a Ballon d'Or? Sir, wait, hold on, Ricardo. They'll come to Elijah.
My
Ricardo.
thing with Kane is like, if for him to actually do this, it has to be under a very particular instruction. Like his has to be a standalone goal, so it's like just like 1-0 or something, or like 2-0, but he scores both goals. Like he's got to be clear cut the best player on the pitch and the most decisive. I don't think that's gonna happen. But like I'm just trying to look at things before the international competitions happen. I know Madrid fans wanted to push the Cruz Ballon d'Or. Like,
that was crazy.
That started off an Instagram post, and I said that a long time ago. Then they try to push the Carvajal. Like it's getting shameless at this point. But to me, those are the four guys. I know people are not going to give. I know people aren't going to give credit to Kane because he plays in Bayern Munich. He didn't win shit when he should have pretty much won the league title. But to be fair, anybody who's watched that league season knows that it wasn't Kane's fault that Bayern lost the title. But Kane, he had a chance to really put his name in that conversation, and he didn't. I think, in my opinion, Mbappe has completely lost it. Like he's done. Like he's not winning it. I think.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, he's done. Vinny, it completely depends on that. If Jude does something, if he doesn't, maybe. But if Kane, I actually think if Kane does something, that actually gives Vinny more of a chance to win it too, because it takes his shine away from Jude. But I don't know, man. It's between Jude and Vinny for me.
Elijah, talk to me.
Can I speak after Elijah?
Yeah.
Look, let's just get this out the way. I already said this 2 weeks ago. This Ballon d'Or thing is a mess. It's a mess. And again, all of us here, unless you're a Man City fan, we don't want a City player holding that award. I'm sorry. There's no way a City player should be holding that award. Point blank, period. Done. Now, in terms of Jude being the worst winner, that would kind of make sense because his first half is what's carrying him. Kind of reminds me of Michael Owen when he won it. The reason why Michael Owen won it was because of what he did in the finals. That's it. It wasn't the league, just because of finals. It's going to be a complete mess. I think we're going to be in for an uproar come the time of the award ceremony.
But why would we be in? This is a PR game. Like, let's be honest. It's all about PR. Like, if push comes to shove, it's between Vinny and Bellingham being the face. We already know what's up.
No.
Yeah, we see.
Know what's up.
Do you know what I believe?
I like context.
So like, let's say Spain win the Euros. Okay, look, let me give it to nationals. Spain win the Euros, or England win the Euros, and Jude ghost and bricks it, and Jude wins the Ballon d'Or. There'll be heavy backlash. Of Jude winning the Ballon d'Or.
But why should there be backlash?
No. I'm not saying whether they should. I'm just saying they will. No, but see, I think based on what I've just been hearing people saying and just what people have been talking about, if let's say Spain win the Euros or England win the Euros and Jude has another stinker, guys will say, "Oh no, this guy's on the second hand." Wait, hold on. AK.
I mean, my first question to you is bro, what is gonna be the bigger sway in the Ballon d'Or race? Is it gonna be the international tournaments or club tournaments?
Well, it should be. It should always be international.
So, if it's international, then we're gonna have a whole different set of contenders, don't you think?
How do you mean?
Are you saying which should more importance be placed on, international or club?
Oh no, it's always international. No. But also, hence why I said that if England win the Euros and Jude is decisive, Jude wins the Ballon d'Or. Signed, sealed, delivered, done.
You said international should be placed upon more importance. then based on your words, shouldn't one of a Spanish player who performed brilliantly at the Euros be a front runner?
But no. But then it's like, now here's the thing: international is weighed heavily, but it is only particularly if it's the World Cup. But if it's, let's say, like your regional trophy, it's a two flex of what he did in the club and what he did internationally. So the issue for Spain is, like, you take Rodri, for example. Great for City, but he didn't win the UCL, he didn't get to the final. You've been good for Spain. I can name 3 players better than you. Outside of Rodri, Ruiz, PSG, Yamal, Barca, Nico Williams, Athletic Bilbao, Olmo, Leipzig. So they don't really have that second flex of what they've done in their club. So
Exactly. So I think let's be real. If personally, it should probably be Vinny. Jude has the PR, has thing, and you said Jude, the people like on Twitter and stuff like that might say, "Oh, Jude doesn't deserve to win Ballon d'Or," but that's not what really has any sway for the vote. It's basically the media, and bro, the way English media are talking about this guy, bro, and you see the way Brazilian media are talking about Vinny. I don't see any winner apart from Jude Bellingham, regardless of what happens in the Euro finals tomorrow.
Wow.
Vinny, you call him the Ballon d'Or winner. The guy does not have the backing of his own nation.
Okay. Let me play this.
Does not have the backing of his own nation.
Wait. Let me play out a scenario. It's 1-1, extra time. Jude misses like a 1v1 or a close chance. Penalties. Jude misses one of the penalties, and Spain wins the penalty shootout. They still give it to Jude.
I don't care what type of scenario happens in the final tomorrow. The Vinicius Jr. will not win that Ballon d'Or because, number one, it's not about performance. It's about outlook.
Perception, yeah.
Perception, outlook. I have to credit Juju Man on this. that plays a part. That plays a part. And number two, Ronaldinho himself is boycotted a team that Vinny was not only the part of, Vinny was the best player on. I'm sorry, he does not have the backing of his own nation. And for the Ballon d'Or, you need to have the backing of your nation.
You can't have a name calling you ugly, man. It's crazy.
Exactly, man. I'm sorry, man. Jude is going. I'm sorry. I don't agree on Jude doing that. I think it should be Vinny if we're basing it on performance throughout this year. Because I was seeing Vinicius Jr. against Bayern. The guy was crazy in those 2 legs. But but let's be real. It's PR. It's marketing. It's the way the people look at you. Jude Bellingham is Adidas on his he's Adidas's guy, man. He literally has a front cover on Adidas. Do you know how much that?
But hold on, why are we acting like I know I vouch for Vinny so much, but if Bellingham was to win, it's really not that controversial. Can we stop this thing that there's only one rightful winner?
No. I think because I just feel there's been throughout this Euros, there's just been a lot of talk of Jude, is it really that? I think, but okay, can we all agree that Jude has been particularly underperformed? Based on what we thought he was going to do.
But so has Mbappe, so has Vinicius, and so has Kane.
Yeah, exactly.
So it really doesn't make a difference.
The thing is, at least Jude has...
Wait, hold on. So, AK.
No, Ricardo, for me, Jude is... I put him number 2, number 3. Personally, I just think Vinny's UCL performance was that good. But, bro... I don't think Jude is people saying he's the worst Ballon d'Or winner ever. The Ballon d'Or winner can't control a ball. First of all, that's all bullshit. He's not the worst Ballon d'Or winner ever. This is a guy that's 20 years old, won La Liga Player of the Year. Well, let's be real. It deserves. He does deserve the Ballon d'Or if he gets it. It's not like he didn't do anything to not.
So if Kane scores a winning goal, which is like a bicycle kick from 40 yards. I see. Okay, I ask you something. If
Nah,
Kane
I
scores a
don't
winning
think
goal
Kane does
and
that.
it's a bicycle kick,
from 40
a bicycle kick from 40 yards, and it's about his left foot, does he win it?
I don't think one goal really makes any difference.
Without, and even with England here, and he gets
Here,
nice.
one goal is making a difference for Jude right now.
No. Here's the thing that can shift it towards Kane. Does Danny Olmo score in tomorrow's final? If Kane scores a winning goal, does Danny Olmo score in tomorrow's final?
What the hell does Danny Olmo have to do with the Ballon
No,
d'Or, man?
answer my question. Does he score in tomorrow's final?
Wait. I don't know whether Olmo scores. I don't know whether he scores.
No, yes or no? Yes or no? Does he score in tomorrow's final?
So you're talking about the Super Cup or something?
What kind of questions? I have no idea whether he scores.
No. If Danny Olmo does not score in tomorrow's final, Harry Kane scores. Harry Kane is the Golden Boot winner at Euro 2024. If anything, that helps his chances for the Ballon d'Or more than if he just scores a goal.
He's winning the Pizza Cutter Award.
But he went to Bundesliga. He went to the
Nah.
To be fair,
honestly, I don't think Kane has any chance. Yeah, it does have any chance.
Wait, Kenny. I don't think you understand what.
He's a white Englishman. He is a white Englishman.
Kenny.
He doesn't have a chance.
He said it. No. If Kane scores a winning goal, he gets knighted. And the English government, including King Charles, is going to push for him to win the Ballon d'Or. Like, I don't think you understand how media works.
No, but
do you think he'll be an undeserving Ballon d'Or winner if he were to win, though? If he decides
hold on. Okay, so let me come to AC. So AC, where do you stand on this whole Ballon d'Or discussion? AC.
I have a couple of things to say. Firstly, I think Vinicius should be the clear favorite because not only was he the second best player in the La Liga when he was the clear best player in the Champions League winning campaign. He scored the decisive goal versus Leipzig. He had 3 assists versus Man City. He was man of the match in both games versus Bayern Munich, and he scored the game-killing goal in the final. So I think the Ballon d'Or debate should have been settled then and there. But because of his lack of elite output compared to the likes of Messi and Ronaldo, it's still up for debate. But I do have a problem with you suggesting that Kane is an unworthy winner. He is he's the European Golden Shoe winner. He has 36 goals in 32 games. He's the joint top scorer in Champions League football, and he also has 3 goals at the Euros. Now, we all know he's not been great at the Euros, but if he were to decide the final and lift the trophy, then it ticks both boxes in terms of statistics and collective trophies and big games. So why would he not make a worthy contender?
He will make worthy. No. I'll not say because he's been garbage performance-wise.
Yeah, but he hasn't won a trophy.
50 goals is garbage. 50 goals is garbage.
He hasn't won a trophy this season, though.
Another question.
3 goals.
50 goals in total for the season.
But what trophy has he won this season? What trophy has he won?
Well, this is under the hypothetical if he wins the Euros.
Unfortunately, trophies do matter, though.
And that's the bingo there.
Yeah.
If England win, it messes up Kane because trophies matter, which means so if England win and let's say Kane scores 4 goals, cool, but that means Jude has won the La Liga, the UCL, and the Euros. So one guy on a team has won 3 trophies, you've only won 1. 3 is more than 1.
In general, I'm just asking you on a personal level. Do you think Kane would make a worthy contender if he were to win that
No.
as the main man?
No.
Okay, another question. Why did you make the case for Rodri in the first place? Like, what made you think that he's a Ballon d'Or worthy
contender? So I look at someone's performance. So I don't feel Foden. Wait, hold on. I don't believe Foden was City's best player last season. I believe it was Rodri. And even if City lost to Real Madrid, I still felt City was still one of the best teams in the world. And Rodri is, in my view, City's best and most important player. And when I look at this Spain team, even if he's not the best player, he's still amongst the best and one of the most important in the team. In terms of how Spain work and how they originate, Rodri is crucial in how Spain operates and how they dominate games and control games. So Rodri's importance to both City and Spain. City's still been one of the best teams in club football, and Spain being the best team on this tournament is why I think I'll just put a Rodri argument.
So again, to confirm, do you think Rodri was the best player in the Premier League last season?
Yeah, he was.
Based on what? Based on what?
Importance to his team and performances.
That's very.
Rodri is City's most important player.
Okay, HH, do you think Rodri would be City's most important player if they had a better backup DM? If they actually had a backup DM, would he still be City's most important player?
What kind of question is that? It depends who it is. Because unless you can give me a better backup DM, that's a moot point. Because he's arguably one of the best, if not the best, in his position today in football. A Busquets is about to retire.
Well, he's
Pirlo
the
is just
clear
around.
best in his position. There's no DM that comes close.
Yeah,
let's be
like he's literally the best player in his position right now.
But
So what are you talking
Rodri
about?
isn't
Do you
even a
know-
DM at this point.
But the thing is, he's a DM. That's the thing.
Who do you think will win if England win, but neither Jude nor Kane scores?
Jude.
Jude. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I say. Like, if Spacey. Okay. So you said if England win,
England
or if
win,
Spain
but
win.
England, but
Okay, so
neither
if England
Jude
win, but
nor
neither Kane or
scores.
Jude. Oh, they give it to. If that happens, I think they should give it to Vinny, but they will give it to Jude Bellingham. 100%. They would. 100%.
Based on what?
PR, perception, and just Jude Bellingham standing in world football.
And if Spain win, then who do they give it to?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
It's easy for me. I think that is the most interesting because I know Ricardo said they give it to Jude.
I read the odds favorite system.
That's
Yeah, Jude is already
so guys, so if Spain win the Euros, who do you think they give it to?
Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham.
Jude is already first in the.
Once he made the final, it was a done deal.
Yeah.
But if Spain win, I wouldn't put it past them giving it to Rodri.
Rodri ain't winning no Ballon d'Or,
Wait,
man.
it
Let's
has
stop
no.
this.
No, it has
I
to.
don't think
No.
it's PR.
Wait, do you honestly believe they're going to give Rodri the Ballon d'Or?
It's just simple. If Rodri didn't win it last year, he's not winning it this year.
He has no chance.
Any season Rodri should have won it was last
Wait,
year.
hold on. Let me come to 87 to Bellingham. So 87, where would you stand on the whole Ballon d'Or?
Oh, it's really tough because we're playing a lot of hypothetical games. We have to see what happens tomorrow, but I still believe that Vinicius should win it for the season he's had and goals and assists and how big he's been for the Champions League. But you know, it's probably really. I think it's really mainly between Bellingham and Jude. I don't really think there's really anyone else. It's really realistic in my opinion. So I just think that for Bellingham to win it, he probably has to do something crazy tomorrow, something huge.
So you're saying that's like if Bellingham isn't decisive, it should go to Vinny.
That's what I would say. That's what I would personally go for. But the problem is that media is going to be making the votes, not us fans.
Yeah, that's the key thing. That's the key thing.
So we don't know what metrics they're going to use the media. They're going to probably go for it.
Again, you guys.
Wait, hold on, Zeman. Okay, let me come to Belgian Heskey, then I'll come to Zeman. Belgian Heskey, Ballon d'Or, where you at?
I mean, to be fair, this year is just not. There's no clear-cut winners.
No.
I would think Vinny, just based on Champions League, to be honest, I reckon he should win it. Bellingham, I mean, if he does score a goal, like I wouldn't put it past him scoring a goal in this final. If he does score a goal, he has a good shout. There is PR behind him, but he has had a poor tournament. He hasn't been good the last couple of months, to be honest with you. The reason I'll say Rodri does have a chance if Spain do win, is the fact that obviously it is based off this year, but I do believe they take into consideration the PR that's been building since last year. I mean, Man City did win Champions League the year before. So, and even though, he's a Spanish player, he does have the Premier League PR behind him. So, I know it past them giving it to him if he does win it. But it's just, there hasn't been any sort of like clear contenders, to be honest with you. So that's why it's very difficult. But I put Vinny first, then Jude.
So basically, so if Spain win the Euros, it should go to Vinny.
No, it depends. Listen, if Rodri puts in a good performance and he actually scores a goal, right? Now, is there a shout there that he could win it?
Well, no, I mean, that's interesting because that's another spot in the works. So because remember, he scored the winning goal in the UCL final, so he's capable of doing that. So if Spain win 1-0 and Rodri scores the winning goal, now I still don't believe he's got enough PR to push, but it makes things interesting.
Wait, AJ, there's something that you're forgetting in this thing, bro. We talk about Vinny. Vinny, let's be real. In 2022 and 2023, Vinny was hard done by in the Ballon d'Or and the FIFA Best and all these individual awards. Bro, remember when he won the UCL and league and he got 40 GA and he was one of the best players in the UCL. The guy was 7th. Sadio Mane, who was not there for half the season, who got a goal and assist in half of a season, got a singular goal and assist, was 2nd. Bro, Vinny and the season after.
Are we saying that they're going to put Vinny 3rd?
I think that was mainly because AFCON. I think AFCON was the reason.
AFCON hype, man. AFCON hype, man. You cannot be in 2nd in the Ballon d'Or having 1 goal and 1 assist for half the season. In 2023, the guy, I saw Alvarez got ahead of him in the FIFA the best thing, despite Vinny getting 40 goals, 40 assists. And that was a 2022 award, the yearly award. And he won like the UCL, the league, and all that is included. Alvarez got ahead. So Vinny has already been dealt the short end of the stick in these individual awards. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets it dealt again. But I wouldn't be surprised
I wouldn't
be surprised if he comes 3rd.
I think it would be very interesting if, let's say, Spain win. Because for me, like, I'm still not sure who wins it, but if, let's say, Spain win these Euros, it makes things interesting. What is clear cut is England win the Euros and Bellingham is decisive, is key. Okay. But I do believe that if there's a scenario that England win, I don't think Bellingham will be decisive. I think it may be someone else. And in that scenario, I mean, even if it sounds crazy, I think if England win the Euros, regardless of what Jude does, they're going to give it to Jude Bellingham.
Which is my goal.
Does Yamal make top 10?
Yeah, I think he does get top 10. I think he does.
Yeah, I think, I mean, just based on what he did against France and his age, I think he makes top 10.
No, if he wins, yes. If he doesn't win, he's not making no top 10.
I think Spain have to win the Euros.
Does it matter top 10? Does it? I mean, who cares? Like top 10?
We don't care, but if he doesn't win, he's not making top 10.
Okay, so
he might
hold on. Cole, what do you say? Cole, what do you say? Cole.
Yeah, HH, my goat deserves it. My goat deserves it because I'm gonna tell you this. That was arguably my you know the one who's standing for BLM. That's my goat.
Wait, hold on.
Damn bloody fool.
Name your name. Who?
Vinny. Okay. Anyways, all I'm gonna say is I'm gonna make an argument for my goal, and I'm telling you guys this right now. The reason why I think he really deserves it is, bro, I'm sorry, man. That season that he had just recently, HH, no one can top that season. I don't care what the fuck Jude Bellingham did.
Brazil. What about Brazil?
No. Even Brazil. No, HH. Even Brazil. And that team, they weren't even expected to get out of the group. Everybody was saying that Brazil.
Wait. Cole.
Oh my God.
It's still Brazil. So because no one expected much of them, we should now give him a pass for the performance for freaking Brazil in the Copa America.
No, but HH, listen. Look at his performance against Paraguay. Look at also what he did in the Champions League against Bayern Munich and all these other teams. Even against City.
Look at his performance against Paraguay and and what else in Copa America? What else apart from Paraguay? What else? Hello, Cole, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes. Apart from Paraguay, what else did he do in the Copa America?
He cut off, man. Drop another break.
He's gone.
AJ, this race is serious. AJ, this Bristol race, this might be tight. This might be
you see, here's the thing. I said again, I feel that if you see a dark-skinned guy serving food in England's training camp, be very wary. Because I believe that Vinny is going to do an R9 France 98.
There's some
and he's going to feed Jude Bellingham some dodgy food. That's what I'm saying.
I just read this.
Okay, what's his name? AK.
HH. Apparently, in the Copa America, there's been a pattern that the player of the tournament usually goes to a player from the team that has won the tournament. So James is my guy. If Argentina, I can see Messi's got the player of the tournament in the bag if Argentina win it.
Oh yeah,
He's
100%,
not winning.
100%.
He's not winning it, bro.
He's
Stop.
not winning it, man. Stop with this
bro, I
daydream,
swear,
bro. He's
no,
finished.
every single,
Let's be honest.
every single.
Finished,
Emi
man. He didn't
Martinez-
have a good competition. Like he didn't
Emi
have a good
Martinez has a
campaign.
bigger chance at winning that thing than Messi.
Yeah. By
Wait,
the
so
way,
you mean player of the tournament of Copa?
If Argentina were to win, bro, Emi Martinez, Christian Romero have a far better chance than Messi
True.
winning.
No,
True.
but they'll give it. Like I swear.
What if he drops a
2016, for
three-piece
example.
though? What if he drops a three-piece in the final?
Well, different conversation.
There we go.
Didn't in like 2016 Alexis Sanchez win it despite having like shitty stats compared to Messi?
Yeah, but that's because it was given to the winning player. But Messi had 4 goals or like 5 goals and 4 assists. So if he had won the tournament, he would have won it. But
Couldn't that be the same thing like tomorrow?
Okay, so Ziman, when is talking about Ziman?
For all those people that use individual awards to judge who's the better player, and when you're comparing players, this is exactly why that to me doesn't fly. Because at the end of the day, what's gonna decide who's gonna win, regardless of what people think that trophies here, trophies there, stats there, it's gonna be the PR. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think Vinny has enough PR juice compared to Bellingham, regardless of what happens in the final. I truly believe that. Because at the end of the day, this guy is already seen as, like, let's be honest, even when he has poor games, this guy's already seen as the face of football. Like, it doesn't matter about this competition. As much as we want to say, well, he didn't have a great competition, this is a PR campaign. And if it comes to the point where both can't shine in international duty, which is the deciding factor, I agree when it comes to candidates and when it comes to international competitions, that's the deciding factor between two players that are close to each other. At this point, if it gets close between Vinny and Bellingham, I just think Bellingham takes over solely based off perception.
So Jose said, and regardless of what, so he bricks it, drops a disaster class, misses an opening goal, misses a penalty. Spain win the Euros. Bellingham still wins the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, perception, man. He already has the perception of the media.
So did you hear what I said? Disaster class, drops a stinker, misses an open goal, misses a penalty. Spain win the Euros. He ends up crying, and they say Bellingham cost us the whole thing. He wins the Ballon d'Or.
Jude gets that. I don't reckon he gets that.
No. I'm just presenting a scenario to Zima. If Bellingham misses an open goal, drops a disaster class, misses a penalty.
If it changes the public perception to the point where it's skewed towards Vinny winning it, then I could hear it. If he drops a performance like that and people are highlighting it and the English media is going in on him for his performance throughout the tournament, then I can hear it. But let's be honest, most case scenario, even if he has a poor game, it's going to be a game where he's not involved in. And if that happens, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to change the perception of him. If it's
my personal opinion is that English media, they're well behind Foden or Kane. Like let's say Foden or Bellingham score in the final, they will push for Foden before they.
No.
Oh my God! Please don't. No,
guys.
Had a good tournament.
Guys, I'm telling you right now. I'm scared. Because Belgium Heskey, thank you for bringing that up.
Walker? Walker?
No. If Foden or Kane score, specifically a key goal.
No.
They are launching, bro. They are launching a political campaign.
No. With Walter fumbled the bag.
If, especially Premier League player of the year, if Foden scores. No, screw it. If Foden or Kane score the winning goal, they are launching a political campaign.
Kenny, if you're white and English, you can never fumble the bag. If you're white and English, you can never fumble.
Okay, hold on. Let me just throw something out there. What you guys say? Do you think Bellingham does something in this final? Something decisive in this final?
I think he will get an assist probably or a goal. He's going to get a GA.
That's great. He's going to get a GA.
He's going to get a GA.
Okay. So wait, what makes you think that he gets a GA in this?
He's going to get a GA. Probably like a Champions League final. He's going to get a GA or something like that. Probably an assist. He's probably going to play trash, but he's going to get a GA. The ball's going to bounce or something's going to happen. He's going to get a GA in that final.
Okay, so if you're to say a guy who does something crazy in his final, and either for Spain or England. So Yamal, Nico, Olmo, Kane, Foden. Who do you think is most likely to be the most decisive player?
Rodri.
Rodri. Okay, so wait, what makes you think that he gets a GA in this final? And either for Spain or England. So Yamal, Nico, Olmo, Kane, Foden. Who do you think is most likely to be the most decisive player? Rodri.
Rodri.
The most decisive.
I think
I can see a Rodri banger from outside the box.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, we can.
I see a Lamine upper 90. If I'm being honest, on
Ricardo,
Pickford.
stop
Come
it,
on, if he
stop
can
it.
do it on Man United, he can do it on Pickford.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll save this tweet. I'll save it right now. I don't see Yamal doing anything in this. Because I think that's no. He's already had his moments. He's already had his moments.
Nah,
Bro, to now do it again in the it's
as
too
a
much.
16-year-old, he did it as a 16-year-old. He's gonna do this as a 17-year-old.
Okay, look, I think right now you're asking too much right now. You're asking too much right now.
Yeah, you know, it might be
Because let's be real. If Yamal scores a winning goal, give him the Ballon d'Or.
Okay, no, come on.
Ricardo. If a 17-year-old scores the winning goal and it's a quality goal, give him the Ballon d'Or.
No, give
come on, bro. No, you have to. We said this is all. We're saying this is perception tax. If he scores an amazing. If he scores a wonder goal,
why are you doing this? He's gonna pull an AC.
He's getting the golden ball.
If you give him, if he scores a winning goal, you just give him Keir Starmer's seat as the UK Parliament.
Oh no. But let me be right now. I'm saying right now, Yamal for sure isn't getting a G or anything. No.
Nah, he's cooking, man.
The players I'm looking at are Kane, Foden, Olmo.
Yeah, Olmo. Yeah.
Perhaps Rodri. Those are the four guys I'm looking at.
Nico showing up. When Nico
Rodri really shows up in games like this. He really shows up.
Bench, I don't know.
Wait, hold on, Zima.
I think if anybody's gonna do it from England, it might be off the bench, man. Palmer might do something.
Palmer off the bench.
I feel like if anything, it's gonna be off the bench because it's been off the bench.
What if England are up 3-0? Will they then use the bench if they're up 3-0?
Nah, then it won't matter. It doesn't matter what you do.
Okay. Let me say. Do we see a scenario where it's like 3-0 at halftime or something?
Nah, I think it's gonna be cagey, man.
Halftime hangout.
So do we see like a halftime space was like, oh shit, 3-0?
If it's 3-0, ref should just.
Nah, I don't think so.
End the game.
Southgate.
At that point.
No, but remember World Cup final? At halftime, I thought it was over, bro. I was like, bro, wrap this up. This is done. You know.
Oh, we're talking about Southgate though.
Can I say something?
Yeah, it is a for 87. Come to 87.
Yeah, so you know the knockout stage for England. There's always been a goal. England player scores a crazy goal out of nowhere, like Bellingham in the round of 16. Then obviously Saka in the quarterfinals at Watkins. So I feel like if it's gonna be one, I feel like it might be someone that it won't be one of those three players again. It might just be someone that haven't done it yet.
What about Gage?
Jared Bowen.
Gordon.
Bowen?
No, bro. I say right now, if Palmer does something, I'll be unbearable, bro. If Palmer does something, I will be unbearable. Like the things I will say will shock you. If Palmer does something, I'll say shock you.
Richard, what about Gallagher? What about Gallagher?
If Noah Gal does something in the World Cup,
bro.
Never say that.
If he does something, if he does,
hold up. What if Conor Gallagher scores a winning goal?
Bro, if he does, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Now, let me say that would be awkward.
No, I need some respectful.
Wait, so the AK, what's in the AK?
Can we do a Euro 2024 team of the tournament?
Oh yeah, no. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that after the final. You know, we'll do that after the final because we'll have to see how the final goes. So let me quickly do this Dubinsky's man. Shout out to Sargent Carvajal over Vinny. Need to attract fans, not fear them away. All right, thank you for that, Sergeant. All right, Jaden Alvarado. To truly solve this joke of the Ballon d'Or would be to give it to the best players in each position. But we know it's all based on PR. It's Vinny for me. I told you guys, it's a PR award.
Oh, you can't say all that and then say it's Vinny for me.
Yeah, no, look, it's
in all positions.
Yeah, no, look, I say this award. It's all about PRT, public relations tax. It's how high your PRT levels are. The higher your PRT levels, the more. And Rodri's PRT is crazy low. His PRT is crazy low. So, NCZ, who does the panel think had a better debut season? Haaland 22-23 or Jude Bellingham this season? Removing the Ballon d'Or talk.
Haaland, man. That's how Haaland.
Haaland was pretty insane, bro. I can't.
Haaland was breaking records for EPL, man. That's crazy.
Well, Haaland woke up.
No, but you see, like Haaland.
Yeah.
Because remember,
Yeah, I
Jude.
think
Remember,
Haaland.
for Jude, it's like the first half. For Haaland, bro, I think this guy scored like a hat trick in like 5, 6 games.
Bro, the
So
guy
this guy
broke
was
the Premier League goal scoring record in
like
his first
he
season.
broke the record, and the guy was G'ing up throughout the
He
entire season.
single-handedly dominated Real Madrid.
Yeah. No. Haaland's debut season was
Haaland shot
Also-
himself in the foot, though.
Yeah, also most players don't win a treble on their debut season. So
yeah. No, but I think but Bellingham's was more shocking and impactful because
more shocking.
Because of his age and Real Madrid.
It's crazy that Haaland's not even in the discussion for Ballon d'Or this year.
Why would he, bro? What the hell did he do this season? Bro, that's bomb regressed, bro. So
No, like just how we talk about him, it's crazy. Like how he's not even in like any discussion now.
So
I'm sure he's still in the discussion for a lot of people.
Wait, hold on. So Blaise, I hate how people say Foden has to start because he's player of the year. Palmer should have won that just like he did the young player of the year with Foden a nominee. Palmer is better. Rodri was City's player of the year. Look,
If we're being honest, bro, Palmer was the best player in the Prem. If we're just talking purely performance, the guy had the most goals and assists in the Prem, bro.
Like basically, removing my Chelsea bias, you can make it strong case for Palmer over a thing based on his impact on a team, a trash team that was dysfunctional. You could make an argument for Palmer over Foden,
and you still made a cup final as well.
You know
Foden has the greatest white tax I've ever seen in my life.
You know what this?
Okay, wow. Okay, 87. Wait, 87.
Keep it real. They
87.
Else, man.
87.
You know what the sad thing is? I feel like how your team does matters more to the media than your individual performances, which I don't think is really fair.
Oh no! Look, see, 87. This award doesn't make any sense. Like when they gave this to Jorginho, I knew that okay, this doesn't make any sense. Nobody can tell me Jorginho was the best player in Europe as well. You can't. It's a lie. It's just that, bro, this guy rode the coattails of Kante for that UCL, and he rode the coattails of Marco and Barella for that Euros. He wasn't the best player for Italy. He wasn't the best player for Chelsea.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
we saw it this year. We saw it this year.
Sorry, Edison, was it?
Do you remember that season? I think Benzema had a really good season, and he still wasn't on the top 3, I believe, for that Ballon d'Or.
What season was that?
The season
before, do you think he had French PR?
Yeah, like he had a very good season, but Real Madrid went trophyless, so they
he had like 23 goals.
Okay. Here's my thing. This is what I want to happen because we'll be rounding off soon. Because I need to see what's happening with your boy Trump. I would like Bellingham to just do something, just for perception tax. Bellingham, just do something because if England win and you do nothing, that'll be so weird. It'll be like, okay, yeah, I guess, okay. But if like he drops a disaster class or he goes and England win the Euros, I'm like, okay, fine, I guess. But that'll be, you see, if I'm Vinny, I'll punch him in the face when we get back for next season. If that happens, I'll say, yo, you stole my award. Like, if I'm Vinny, I'll be like, how do you ghost and everything? So because you're light-skinned?
I'm going to be honest. If Vinny doesn't win this Ballon d'Or, I don't think he's ever winning it.
No, never. He's never like
winning it.
Like, let's bro, because really? But the issue with Vinny is that I think for Vinny, he's never going to crack Brazil. I don't think it's ever really going to happen.
No, it's not even. It's not even that. It's the one. I do think, bro. Like I don't know. I do think that one, you're gonna be in a Real Madrid team with 2 other global recognized superstars, which is Jude, Bellingham, and Mbappe. Okay. 2, the Brazilian people have more of an affinity towards Endrick becoming the next big thing than Vinny doing anything. And if I'm being honest, if Brazil are going to do anything at the next World Cup, it's going to be really, it's going to be Neymar or bust. So even if Brazil do end up winning the World Cup, it's going to be because of Neymar, not because of Vinicius. And not to mention, there's a quite a stud coming out of Brazil at Palmeiras right now, who could be the future of the Brazilian national team. I don't think Vinny is ever going to be the face of Brazil, and if they do win, I don't think he's ever going to have the influence of Neymar would have, or as like Endrick or them guys. And to compete against Jude and Mbappe already has a very well established kind of dominance in terms of like the PR game of the world, just because he's kind of already been seen as a World Cup winner, the heir to Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, whatever. And for Bellingham, I mean, bro, I hate to say it, but the guy's English. That's a massive thing. He's young. I hate to say he's good looking. That definitely does help if you're gonna be honest. Vinny, I'm sorry. I don't think he's the most marketable Brazilian person. So, and if you're Brazilian, if you're Brazilian and you're not the most marketable, then yeah, wrap it up. You're never gonna win. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I did the poll. So I said who deserved the Ballon d'Or. So 11% say Jude, 25% say if England win and Jude balls out Jude, 63% say Vinny. But look, I think at the end of the day,
yes,
it's in my view, it feels as if it's going to Jude. But I'll say this right now: don't count out Kane. And also, why are we counting out Messi? Wait, hold up.
Oh my God! Why are you doing this?
Hold up. If Messi, if Messi drops a hat trick, are we saying that he doesn't have a chance? If he drops a hat trick, a three-piece.
He hasn't scored a hat trick since Barcelona. So
Ricardo, I just said if hypothetical.
Messi will win. If he drops a hat, he's probably winning player of the tournament, even though that's not gonna happen. He's not winning Ballon d'Or. Right? Let's get that out of your thick skull. He's not winning Ballon d'Or. It's over.
Look, I put it nothing against it. It's just HH will Mbappe really be poster boy over Ballon d'Or stars? Look.
Wait, what's the topic on James Rodriguez? You put James Rodriguez here and Yamal.
Yo, please, I have to speak on my boy, man.
Okay. Look, let's
10 years.
Okay. Oh wow, 10 years. So let me just throw a quick thing on your boy James. What's a more compelling story? James Rodriguez winning this Copa America or Lautaro getting redemption for almost sacrificing?
Screw that.
Let's be real.
Get that bum out of here.
Look, I get it. Disney Plus, everyone loves Messi. I love Messi as well. We love him. A James Rodriguez dub, that would be huge.
No, this is the Di Maria story, man. We're looking at a Di Maria
story. Okay, Ricardo, lie to me and tell me that the Di Maria story is greater than the James Rodriguez story. Stop it, Ricardo. He's already won the freaking award, bro.
Yeah,
Colombia have not won since 2001.
We're talking about dynasties here.
Wait, hold up. Look, okay. Di Maria, you've already got a World Cup. You already won the Copa America final. Colombia have not won since 2001. James Rodriguez is this classic talent that we've all been yearning for. He's had to go to freaking Brazil to be relevant. He has 6 assists. He's currently player of the tournament right now. Currently player of the tournament. Yeah. If Colombia win, that is the best story of an individual.
You know how many minutes he's played in Brazil? You know how many minutes he's played for Sao Paulo? 36.
Bro, he doesn't play.
Oh wow.
He doesn't play.
Oh wow.
Bro, that's a crazy thing about this, bro. The guy the guy was in obscurity, and out of nowhere, the guy just starts balling out of the Copa America, man. Bro, 10 years.
International merchant.
No. From me, I think it's like, look, I still feel Argentina win, and my dub is on Argentina. But I think it would be a great side piece story if James Rodriguez wins. I mean, Ricardo, you can't deny that it would be a great story for
James. No, it would be a great story, but it has to, he's gonna have to have a say. Like I know as much as most people want to see it happen, which I would like to see happen. It would be interesting, but. You don't just deserve shit. Like you gotta go out there and get it. Like you.
Okay, so he gets an assist in this final.
You could. I wouldn't put it past him. These guys are set piece merchants, but you can't just do all this whole entire tournament, play the most beautiful football in the tournament, and then lose to Argentina, and then be like, "Oh, you deserved it." Like, bro, come on.
Oh no, 100%. Look, like you have to go and get it done. Like for I'm not rooting for anyone. All I want to see is just a great final. But I just think that, like, if James Rodriguez does a little something, bro. I mean, look.
No, what about the Enzo?
Does it get on the? Okay, if Colombia win the Copa America, James Rodriguez is man of the match and player of the tournament. Does he get top 10 Ballon d'Or?
No, he
doesn't. No. That's too late.
So I said we can't have a social media push for top 10.
No, because
no.
I love James Rodriguez. He's one of my favorite players of all time, bro. But I'm sorry, you cannot get top 10 playing in Qatar in the first half of the season.
Yeah, that's
playing
a problem.
36 minutes in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? That's a problem.
Look, I want the Di Maria story, man. That guy deserves it.
If that's the case, when Suarez
hold up, Ricardo. Why does Di Maria deserve it? This guy is a World Cup and Copa America winner already.
So if you win the Champions League once, you shouldn't win it again?
You don't deserve to win it again. You use the word deserve.
Okay, fair.
Look, let's be real. Who is okay? I don't maybe deserve is the wrong word. Who do you think that this would make more sense winning? James Rodriguez or Di Maria? James Rodriguez.
I mean,
what the sense?
It doesn't make more sense, bro. Whoever wins it wins it. Personally, I want James to win it because I'm a big Colombia fan. But like, bro,
we know why you're a Colombia fan, man. You're not a fan of the team. You're a fan of the women.
Hey, look, and Colombia also have good. Look, man, shout out to the GOAT, Francesca Jimenez, man. Francesca Jimenez is the GOAT, man. Shout
You're
out
not
to
fooling
Francesca
nobody,
Jimenez.
man.
Okay, look. So Zima, we want to say something on James.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I just wanted to say, like, we've been bashing, making fun of. I still think he's a brick. Lautaro Martinez, if he ends up showing up, will you have a different perspective on him?
I've always been a Lautaro fan.
You haven't. Let's keep it real. I could pull out.
I've always been a Lautaro fan. Look, if Lautaro drops a two-piece, I'll be the first to say, "Can you please forgive this man?"
No.
Firstly, I'll be the first person to say, "Can we please forgive this man?" And also, guys, let's be real right now. Lautaro has put poison in Alvarez's breakfast. Bro.
The HH.
100%.
What if? I don't think this is gonna happen. But what if all this hype about Colombia and everything? What if Argentina just blow Colombia out?
Then that'll be messed up. See, for me, I don't want that. Let's say what I don't want is like a 3-0 dub and Messi just has.
We might see some players go missing.
Then that'll be trash. No, hold on. If that happens, it's going to be like another Munoz discussion. Someone's going to do like people
we might see some players go missing, man. We might see some players go missing.
Okay, so last thing, and I'll take it about this. So here's the thing. Does Yamal need to do something in the final, or is his job already done?
No, his job
was done. His job was done making the Euro squad, man. Like everything that he's doing in the Euro.
So saying that Yamal does nothing in this final. That's
what do you mean job done? What do you mean job done?
Wait. He's scoring a brace tomorrow. He's scoring a brace tomorrow.
Hold on, Belgian Heskey, a 16-year-old has 3 or 4 assists? Is it 3?
It's 3.
So a 16-year-old just has 3 assists and scored one of the goals of the tournament in a semi-final against France, a team who before that goal had never considered from open play. His job is done. So he's playing with full-on house money in this final.
I'm not belittling what he's done, but what I'm saying, then that doesn't mean that he's not gonna ball out in the final. Like we don't know.
No. We're saying that anything he does in the final is just extra sauce. Like he's already made a bro. Even the freaking Pele accounts tweeted that, bro. This is the youngest player ever.
Pele's just trying to leak. He's trying to leak. He's trying to leak.
He's already gone.
First of all, who's tweeting? How is he tweeting from
that? Belgian Heskey. So the Pele account says that, bro, you've now broken my record of being the youngest ever player to score in the middle. It has a blue tick. Shut up. So to score in a major tournament.
Wait, they got Instagram in heaven.
So my thing, let's be real. Yamal best not to do something on Sunday, bro. Don't let this guy as a 17-year-old do something on. Like I don't think he will, because I think that England defensively are going to be too much for him. So,
I mean, if he does, though,
he's going to brace HH.
Okay, no, let's be real.
It's going to be mad.
No, this will be hard for him. Let's be like, because you know what England will do? Back 3. Double up, double team. Basically, they're never going to live in a 1v1 situation. So,
let me tell you something.
Based on what they did in that semi-final, they're going to make it double team.
Speaking of the
problem with that,
wait, hold on.
Just so I don't hear Foden again, mate.
No, just because we were speaking on Pele, can we talk about how Argentina sacrificed Maradona and are on the brink of a dynasty, and Brazil sacrificed Pele and having ejection?
You know,
we're part of that.
Yeah, that's a second yellow, bro. So I mean, I'll see you on
I'll see you guys Monday.
See you, brother.
See you, brother. Peace out, bro.
See you, bro.
Yeah, see you, bro.
How do you sacrifice yourself for Vinny, bro?
Yeah, that was wild, bro. That's what we don't.
If he does ball out.
Oh no, but just wait, no.
Yamal name again.
He's doing nothing, bro.
Ever again.
Yeah, no.
Well,
The thing is, he's playing with house money because there isn't as much of an
House
expectation on
money,
him
full on
compared
house
to
money.
other players.
No, see,
Like
see,
other
now,
players
no,
got
but
step
now
up.
here's the thing though. If let's say De La Fuente keeps him on all the way, and let's say he misses a penalty, we don't want that on a 17-year-old.
if Yamal misses a penalty, you know what the Spanish think of
Yeah,
Morocco.
we do.
Have you
Wait,
seen
hold
Spanish
on.
Twitter?
Have you seen that video where after Morocco beats Spain, and I think he's like 15 here, he's with like the under
It's
17
sad,
team,
man. It was sad, man.
and then
It
he's
was
basically
sad,
like,
man.
and he's wearing like a Morocco jersey, basically clown is like, oh wow, my God.
Yeah, no,
It was sad,
no,
man.
The Spanish media still hasn't forgiven him.
We
for that,
we
man.
got that bum
They
Brahim
don't-
Diaz instead.
Wait, hold on. So shout out to Jaden Alvarado. Thank you for the dub, Jaden, man. This panel is a break. I said Vini should win the Ballon d'Or for this season, but my solution to the Ballon d'Or is to give it to each best player in each position. I did not say Vini was the best in each position. No, look.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
No, I said Vini should win.
So here's the thing. Shout out to Lam, Bart Simpson, who made a very good point. The award should be the best keeper, the best defender, the best midfielder, and the best attacker. That's much more sense. Because these awards are heavily skewed for attackers. So it makes it very hard for defenders. But if we are being real, if you understand football and you really understand how football works, there should be a best defender award, best midfielder award, best attacker award, best keeper award, because all those positions require different things.
It makes sense. But it still does lose a bit of the specialness of winning.
No. It does though, but if you scored all these goals and everything, but a guy has been an put it this way, Rodri. That is Rodri's.
Isn't that what the world
Rodri, because Rodri is excellent in his position. His position doesn't require goals.
Who told you to play DM?
World 11 exists though. World 11, it's not like
he's more of a
World
box
11
to box. But to be
put it anyway. But Rodri's role isn't to score goals or to have a high number of goals. So he's always going to be on the back foot of an Erling Haaland and Mbappe or a Vini, who are match winners and guys who score goals. But he is excellent in his position, and his role is vital in the function of a team. So it makes sense to have an award that is you being excellent in each role and position.
Think about it.
Let's be honest. Like to the media, like when you ask the question, "Who's the best player in the world?" You're not going to point to 11 players, man, on the field. If anything, it drives up the sport.
Look. See, here's the thing. From a marketing point of view, you want a best player in the world. You want this the MVP. This is the number one. You want that. But just from a logical standpoint, what makes this attacker better than this defender? Why is this attacker better than this defender? Because in each given year, are you saying that this attacker performed way better in his role than this defender in his role? That is always a compelling argument. And you can't just use solely on goals. Yeah. Did this attacker perform much better in his role than this defender in his role? Or this midfielder in his role?
But then if you think about maybe a player, if at this moment in time, someone like a Yaya Toure was playing, and he had an amazing season, right? And he got Champions League, whatever, right? He has a good shout at winning Ballon d'Or, but at this moment in time, there isn't anyone like that defensively. But I just don't. I think maybe it's the players that we have at this moment in time. But in my honest opinion, we had bigger superstars in terms of like DMs, defenders before. I reckon now it's just
also I think also the sad thing is, look, see, when we name our favorite players, like our top guys, and let's just keep it a stack. How many of us are saying Neuer or Maldini or what's it called, or Michael Laudrup? We're all saying Dino, Maradona, Messi, Neymar. These are all attackers. And that's just so the guys who we gravitate towards are the dribblers, the guys who do dynamic things offensively.
I'll be honest, Busquets was actually one of my. I love watching Busquets going up. I can't lie. I love watching
Riquelme is one of my favorite players. So was Pirlo. So there are definitely guys who you gravitate towards, but the guys who really steal the headlines are the full-on attackers. Guys, let's see whether Trump is still alive, bro. Guys, I will see you tomorrow for the Euro final and Copa America final tomorrow. Peace out, stay true, guys. Peace out.
Pouring out.